Good evening everyone and welcome back to the Avenger, because it's Wednesday and therefore it's time for some more Laurence Plays XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. And I was having a little bit of a poke around before we got started, trying to remember where I was last week. Over here, if we have a look at all the soldiers we currently have, well, apart from Mark, who's been unfortunately wounded for 5 days, we've only got 3 people who are out of action, and they're all going to be back within the next just over a day. We've also got an event. We've also got a tech upgrade that's about to happen. So in 2 days we'll have better sniper rifles. I think that's only 1 extra point of damage on them, but you know, I'll take what I can. Hey Mark, welcome. And then there's a few other things happening in the next few days after that. Let's see what else is going on. So those are the main things. If we have a look on the bridge, we can see that over here we've got, one of the big thing I want to do this week is go out and deal with this alien facility over here in New Mexico, because that will knock 4 points off the Avatar project progress, and I think that's going to be really, really valuable. It could be very worth getting that in. Maybe he'll shut up for a little while if I do. Who knows? Probably not, but you know, it'd be nice to hope. So I think the best thing to do is to sort of kill a couple of days until this finishes, and then put together a squad and we'll head out there. So I've got a radio relay I'm building over here in order to get the integrated warfare. That's going to be 3 days. I've got a clinic over here which will allow me to get more power for the Avenger, but I don't think I actually care all that much about that because I've got a decent amount of power at the moment, which you can't see from here, but I've got a decent amount of power. So let's fly over here. Hello Mike, welcome. Let's head over here and do a little bit of scanning over here to build up this radio relay, and then once... Oh, okay, we've completed a covert action which has reduced the Avatar project by another. That was an Avatar project one as well. I had completely forgotten about that because it was so long ago. But that's really good actually, because we're going to continue pulling down the level of the Avatar project. So now I need to think of another covert action, and I want to pick one that's not going to take any of my particularly high level soldiers. So ideally I want something easy. I don't really care about the black market resistance orders. I'm trying to avoid people dying anyway, so hopefully I don't want to use this one. We could go out looking for the hunter. We could recruit reapers. We could manufacture a superior PCS. I mean, that's quite good. It needs at least a sergeant, but that's probably okay. Superior weapon upgrade. What's that? Oh, that's another research, isn't it? No, wait, no, it's not. It's an upgrade for a weapon. So I mean, that's sort of tempting, but it'll probably turn out to be something rubbish. So I think we'll probably not that one. We could continue pulling down the Avatar project even further and then be able to worry about other things. No, let's go out after the hunter. We'll see. We can get somebody promoted. We could go after the warlock, but that needs a lieutenant, so that's a little bit more iffy. The PCS one is quite tempting though, and that will get somebody some extra health, which is mildly useful. I think getting somebody promoted is probably the most useful. So let's do this one. Let's look down at the bottom of area down here. So we'll send Madman out on this one as the lead, because we need at least a sergeant. And then over here we'll have, and then we'll just generally, as I say, we'll pull out from the bottom of the list over here to try and get people promoted. So let's get Saphira a promotion. I think you could do with one of those. And let's send out Mike as well to get the to negate the risk of ambush. So we'll send them out. That way we can send all of these people. Oh, that's a good point, Mike. Yeah. True. Let's have a look at the people up near the top then. So ideally we want to take the Reaper, because Reapers are astonishingly useful just in general. Hello, Hashishian. Yes, you, Hash, that fella. Welcome. So we want to send out a Reaper, a specialist. Well, ideally, I think we probably want to send Persistent out as the specialist, because she's the medic, and this is probably going to be a dangerous mission, and therefore some heals would come in useful. A good ranger would be very good to back up the Reaper, and perhaps another ranger. How many have I got to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, because we won't go for 5 hours. Having a sniper would be good, and a grenadier. So that's quite Ranger and Ranger equivalent classes heavy. But I think that's going to be quite a good set of people to take. I'm just wondering if perhaps I should leave Pete behind and replace him with another Grenadier like Ed, because being able to blow stuff up is quite useful. And yeah, the Reaper is effectively a sort of they're a sort of a Ranger in a sort of scouting kind of way. So I think maybe let's take the Reaper, a Ranger, a Sniper, and 2 Grenadiers. That seems reasonable. So that means we could send Peter out as the from up here, or more usefully, let's send Pete out, because if we're not going to take him on this mission, he's one of the he's the second highest rank we have. So all right, you've convinced me. Let's send Pete out instead. Get him promoted up to Major, and some really juicy Ranger type upgrades from that. And then we'll send these 2 out because they're I'm not going to call them useless, but they are lower levels, so they need a bit of levelling up, and I don't want to send them in on dangerous missions because they'll probably just get shot in the face. Right, so we'll do that. Yeah, begin that action. Send them off, and then we can go back over to here. We can do a little bit more scanning.
The results of our breakthrough were quite fascinating.
There we go. So we've got the improved sniper rifle. So now I want to assign a new research. Yep, that's good. Novel idea related to Illyrium. Now that sounds tempting because Illyrium is one of those things I definitely want to research at some point. And there's nothing else in there that really leaps out at me. So yeah, let's take the Illyrium one. It's had a little bit of time knocked off it. Goodness knows how little. But it's either that or psionics, and I think Illyrium is going to be very useful at this stage. So I'm going to go for that one. Then, or now, or at some point, I now reckon I have I have all the people available again, so I can head over to try and take on the facility over here in New Mexico.
Now that we've established contact with the local resistance, we've got the details we need to move on the.
So I do know, yeah, I kind of already know what this means, but I won't spoiler it for anyone who isn't familiar. But yes, we're going to go in and try and sabotage the facility. You need to go in and blow it up, but there's going to be a powerful and dangerous alien guarding it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, Hash. Well, the War of the Chosen DLC was very cheap on Steam when I got it. I think it is quite regularly very cheap. So yeah, I'd say stick it on your wish list, and it'll probably only be a few quid at some point, and you can grab it without too much. Grab it quite cheaply. Right. So let's make everything available like that. And now think about what we want everyone to be carrying. In fact, think about who we want to take as well. So we decided we didn't want Peter. We're going to replace him with Persistent. Persistent's already with us. So we've got Beth, Mango. We can't take Mark. Can't take Pete. Can't take Persistent. Can't take take Grenadier. So we've got 2 Grenadiers now. We've got effectively 2 Rangers, kind of. We've got a medic and we've got a sniper. I think that's a pretty good setup. So now I can have a bit of a think about this. I always feel a bit reluctant to get things from places like the CD keys and those sort of sites, because they always tend to be, well, stolen. You don't get what you're hoping for. Sometimes, or at least the developers don't get the money they were expecting from it. Right, so let's have a look. In here, we shall give. What do we want to give you? We want to give you a gun that's going to be sort of reasonably effective. So you've got an expanded magazine, but not a very good one, and that's sort of worth having. Do we have any PCS? We'll have a look at PCSs in a moment. So you could take. At the moment, you've got 6 to 8 damage, clip size of 5, and a crit chance of 15. So 6 to 8, 5, 15. 6 to 8, 5. So this has a better crit chance, but a smaller clip size. And it has a chance of a bonus action because it's got the hair trigger. I think the crit size is probably more useful than the extra magazine clip size, to be honest. Over here we've got the chance of an instant kill. That's quite nice. And then we've got some miscellaneous rubbish down here as well. So, I think it's between these two. We either take the augmented shotgun for the higher crit chance, or we take the shard gun. Actually, that's got an aim buff as well. Or you take the shard gun for an instant kill chance. I think the augmented shotgun is the better one to go for here, because I think that extra crit chance is going to be useful. I I slightly regret putting the scope on that, to be honest. I think that could have gone somewhere else. But to be honest, it's only a level 1 scope, so we can make better decisions later in the future. The experimental blade is 4 to 6, 10, 25, 20, 25, 4 to 6, 10, 20. Right, okay, so the experimental blade is better because it has a 20% aim buff. Good, I'll take that then. A grenade up at the front seems like a very good idea. What else have we got here? We could take a flashbang or a smoke, but no, I think having the ranger with a with explosives is a good idea, and a little bit of extra armor there. Lobster, what are you carrying? You have got an anti-materiel rifle. Oh yeah, that was the improved rifle, wasn't it? So it's got a +10 to aim and 2 free reloads. That's pretty good for a sniper. It also does 7 to 9 damage. Clip size is only 3. Could replace it with. That's not as good. That's not as good. Yeah, you've definitely got the right weapon there. There's only one pistol. We can't give him another. Oh, we can give him a smoke grenade as well as a frag grenade. That's pretty pointless, given that he's a sniper and therefore probably at the back. But if we can't find anywhere else to put that, then maybe we'll give it to him. No, we'll probably give it to Persistent instead, or Cheese Wheel actually. Persistent needs the med kit. Where's the med kit? Seriously, where's the med kit gone? There we go, there's the medkit. Right, I must not have pressed that button hard enough. So a grenade and a medkit feels like a good... No, I just hadn't done things properly. But yes, that's a good point, Mike. I probably should make sure I free up things from people before I send them out on covert ops, or I'll be very, very sad when I can't find all the best toys. So, Persistent, what should we give you? Should we give you... At the moment, you're carrying a crappy basic rifle, so we're going to give you one of these better upgraded mag rifles. We can have the one that improves chance of hitting and might not use your turn, or we can have the one where missed shots still do damage, or another one where missed shots still do damage. I've not really been thinking through my weapon upgrades very well here. I think... Oh, that's crit chance, rather not aim bonus. I think one of these is probably better. Let's see if we've got and we'll see if we've got another upgrade I can put onto it. Weapon upgrade. Is there anything useful here? A repeater might be sort of nice. No, I think an advanced. I don't. Let's go for the repeat. Let's not go for anything on this one, because Persistent is mostly a support character and therefore probably won't be doing huge amounts of that sort of stuff anyway. Right, nearly getting there. Right, so who's why have we got a corporal on this mission? Go away. We shouldn't have a corporal. This is supposed to be a difficult mission. Oh yes, we're going to bring Ed instead. There we go. That's better. Ed and his midriff. Now, can we give you any useful weapon upgrades? There is an available slot. We could get missed shots do damage, but Reapers tend not to miss. I'm going to want that later, I think. The repeater, yes, I have a reason for wanting this later, but at the moment it's only a level 1 repeater, so I think that's probably not worth it. Hello, Madman, welcome. PCS, anything useful? Superior Will. Actually, yes, that's probably quite useful because I do like to use the Reaper a lot, and if she's got a better will, then she won't get tired as easily. So let's go for I'll have that one. In the meantime, you can't do anything with the loadout on here because she's only got one weapon she can take, so that's all fine. Over here, right? Let's have a quick look at the these guys. So you've got a crappy mag cannon at the moment. You can have this one, which increases aim by 10%. That sounds worth having. We'll do that. I don't think we can change anything else in here. You've got a frag grenade. You take a smoke grenade as well. Why not? You might as well. We could upgrade the weapon again. He's got the increased aim. Let's give him the missed shots do damage as well, because these guys, heavies, the grenadiers tend to be a little bit. They tend to struggle a little bit with aim, should we say? So let's do that. And then Cheese Wheel has already got the... Oh no, Cheese Wheel's already got a mag cannon. Wait, make weapons available, because there's another special one that's I need to take away from whoever had it before. Loadout over here, we see mag cannon. Yes, we've got the mag support cannon, which is slightly better, I believe. So we'll take that one instead. Let's have a look. Can't weapon upgrade, can't PCS. Fine, I've used absolutely everything. That's a good point. Can I afford to upgrade the Ranger's weapon?
Just give the word and I'll get started. Noted, Commander.
At the very least, she's mostly there to sort of provide. No, I haven't got any money. I would like to buy the upgraded rifle, but I can't afford it because I don't have any supplies. So no, won't be doing that.
Saved a lot of time repairing the ship's systems if we have.
Right, so let's actually carry on with this mission. We'll just use the Reaper for scouting and finishing people off. I think that's my plan. Right, so I've got everyone upgraded. I've got everyone with all the kit they're taking. Yeah, let's just go straight in. There's no point in faffing around with anything else. I think we might as well just get on with it. Yep, absolutely skint. Can't afford anything, unfortunately. We'll I guess I'll try and concentrate on going out and getting some more supplies in one of the once I've finished with this mission. But this is going to be probably the big mission for today. I would expect this one to take at least an hour, maybe more, because the facilities missions tend to be enormous, and everybody is going to be knackered, including all of my soldiers and myself at the end of it.
We're moving to take out a high-security Advent installation operating out of this region. Intel from the Resistance suggests
Yeah. Place X4 charges and escape.
critical to the Avatar project. Once in position,
But they will lose a lot of Avatar research when we complete this one, which will make a big difference.
level that facility. -15. Target coordinates are locked in.
Okay, so it's not a million miles to get there, but it's a bit of a walk. A bit of a walk to get over there, but yeah, not too bad. Right, so I guess we'll just see how many goons we have to fight on the way over there. There's my Reaper. Okay, let's move to here first and have a bit of a look, and then probably a bit further for the second half of the move once I know what's going on up here. So yeah, this tree looks like a nice place. There's a gate over here, but never mind. Now, one thing I've learned from the previous facility mission I did is not to disregard any, not to try and sneak past any pods of enemies, because if you sneak past them, then they'll just follow you and find you at an inopportune moment later on, and we don't want that to happen. I'm going to risk a dash over this way because the Reaper has recce'd it reasonably well. So yeah, we're going to try and we're all in concealment still as well. So what I quite like to do is sweep the squad around to up about here, and then ideally attack from this sort of direction. But that might be a little bit tricky because we've got as we know, we've got these two soldiers here. That's a stun lancer, as a trooper, and a mech over here. So they're all ones that will deal damage basically straight away. So we need to get in there and basically get in there and destroy them before they can do anything significant to us. If they get a turn, they will attack. Basically, it's not like when you're up against sectoids who are just going to waste their entire turn doing psionic nonsense. These guys are actually going to attack and try and do some damage. Aha! We have a mission. We have a mission prediction, a Twitch prediction. So if you're on Twitch, stick in a suggestion as to how you think the mission's going to go. Now, ideally, I would like to get technical up on top of onto some high ground. There's not a great deal of high ground available. The best I can see is up here on top of this lump of, I don't know, sort of lump of rock. It's a rather weird shape. I can't tell him to climb a tree over here, unfortunately. And there's another patch of high ground over here as well, but that's not in a useful place. It's a little bit close to this area, but I think that's still going to be the best place to bring him to because he is very much a sniper rather than a pistolier. So I think we want to get him onto the high ground and then just try and leave him there and leave him dropping large quantities of shrapnel or large quantities of extremely high velocity whatever it is we're firing at the moment. I think we're still firing actual projectiles, but anyway, yes, firing lots of stuff at the enemies from wherever. Okay, they didn't move at all. That's convenient because that means if they're not moving, then it makes it a little bit easier for us to sneak up on them. And get into it. It means we've got all the time in the world to get ourselves into a good position, and then be able to drop whatever kind of hammer we want to on them as soon as once we're finally ready. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. So let's get Tristan up into this little gap over here. He is still concealed, which is convenient. So even if there is another pod over here, he'll spot them before they spot him. Now we could bring the Reaper up further. In fact, I think yes, I'm going to bring the Reaper up to over here so that we can think about flanking shots for finishing as and when required. So let's get her up. Actually, let's move to here first because she's still stealth, so that's safe. And then yeah, we'll tuck in amongst the rocks and things over here. So she's at least in low cover from the from these guys, and more importantly, she can see a little bit around this area. So it probably means Tristan won't be surprised when he comes up on top. The rest of the squad is a little bit trickier because they don't have the concealment skills the Reaper does. Although actually things are looking a bit better over here. That's interesting. I could have sworn when we had somebody else selected, there was an enormous area of watching that they were doing over here. So it seems like they've got a little bit confused. So, right, let's continue the advance. I'll bring the Grenadier up to here. Or one of the Grenadiers up to here. And my Ranger... That's not my Ranger, that's my Medic. My Ranger... round to... yeah, to here, I think. That's quite good because she's in full cover there, completely hidden from them, but close enough to run out and poke them with a sword or stick a shotgun up their nose or similar sort of tricks. Lovely. And I think in the interest of doing a bit of flanking, and staying in cover, let's bring Persistent to here. Because now she's got good cover from this, and if these guys try to run around the back here, she's also in a position to let them have it at with relatively easy shots from there. I think I've missed someone. Where's Ed gone? There he is. That's not Ed, sorry. Cheesewheel. Where's Cheesewheel? Let's bring her up to about here. The same logic applies as for Ed. I want them close enough to get off some hits, but not so far away that they can, but not so close that they're potentially in trouble. So bring her to here, and then I think we'll do a concealed Overwatch for everybody. Okay, there's only 2 of them on Overwatch, but once again, those guys aren't moving. Right, there we go. Get Tristan up to here, so he's got some cover up here, which will make him hard to spot. And also, if they do spot him and try and return fire, he's also got that extra cover. Okay, and we have discovered a Viper King. Just what we needed, indeed. Let's... okay, so he can't... At the moment, he can't see them, so that's probably good. We now have a choice of how we want to open this. Now, Tristan has already moved, which means he can't snipe, which is perhaps it'd be wise to wait. I note that these 2 guys over here both have an armor pip or 2, which means we want to open up with a Grenadier, because Grenadiers, in theory, have Shredder. Yes, there we go. And yes, and also Shredder. So both of these guys can knock off a big chunk of the armor off anyone over here. And I think the best way to do, and however, they can do it 2 different ways. They can either use Shredder with their minigun, which Cheesewheel is in a position to do for one of them with a 73% hit chance, or probably more usefully. Actually got better hit chances with Ed over here. He can only get 1 of them though. But he's got an 89% on the stun lancer. But more excitingly, we can just drop a frag grenade there. That will soften all of them up a bit. And okay, only if I can get it in the right place, it only shreds 1 point of armor, so the mech is still going to have a little bit of armor left. But if he comes charging forwards, then Cheesewheel can let him have it as well. And the other 2 are going to be down to very little health and are going to be really easy to finish off. So let's drop in a grenade here. The risk is, of course, is that they'll all go into they'll all now go into cover and we'll struggle to hit them. But we'll see where they run to. Yeah, I know. We're revealed because you fired a grenade. That's fine. Where are they going? Okay, so. Oh, damn it! I didn't move my Reaper into a sensible place. Okay, right. Let's have a quick look at the lay of the land here. So we've got the person in the best position is going to be Persistent, who has what we would call a flank, except it's a mech, so that you don't get to flank them. 100% hit chance, and will do 5 to 7 damage, and he's got 6 health. So there is a chance of a kill here, but it's not guaranteed. Who else have we got in convenient places? We've got Cheese Wheel over here, who hasn't moved yet. We could move her up to here, also in cover from the mech, but not the other guys. But I intend to kill the other guys. Or we can move her to here. How much damage do? You do 6 to 8, and you shred. So that's slightly more damage than it was 5 to 7 from here, wasn't it? Yeah, 5 to 7. So slightly more damage. Therefore, that'd be slightly a 2/3 chance of getting the kill, which is good. Over here, we've got the Stun Lancer over there. Right, what are Tristan's pistol opportunities? So the mech is 100% because it's a massive target. The Stun Lancer is 93. He's got 4 points of health, so that's a guaranteed kill on hit, and it's a 93% chance of a hit. So that's pretty good. Down here we've got the Trooper, who also has 4 health, but is in an easier place to get someone into a flanking position. So let's go for this guy over here. Let's take him out, because this, as I say, is an almost guaranteed kill. If he hits, which he should do because it's 93%, then that'll happen, and we've got rid of one of the enemies. Now, now it just comes down to who does what. Since Persistent is already over here, let's take the shot, because I don't see why not. He's right there. There's a chance of a kill, and if not, I can bring Cheese Wheel over to finish him off. Okay, so minimum damage. But, you know, like I say, it doesn't actually matter. Cheese Wheel, I've got Cheese Wheel in the pocket to come over and end him. Now over here, I think we might as well just send Mango in to do the sort of slash attack. What's that? A 98% chance of hitting. If she shot from here, would it be? It'd be a 61% chance of hitting. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, going in for the slash attack here, I think is the way forwards. It's almost guaranteed. Boom. There we go. Nice. And then over here, we'll bring Cheese Wheel over for the kill on the mech. I'm hoping for a nice high percentage here with nice high percentage hit chance. 86%. Actually, that isn't great. I was hoping for better. Have we got anyone else just in case this goes horribly wrong? Yes, we have. We've got Beth over there who can go in and finish him off. Right. So we'll just go for this here. If it hits, great, and it did. Excellent. That's what we want. So actually, noticing that did shredded the armor and did 5 points of damage. So it actually, whichever way round they'd gone in, it would have taken both of them to do that. Why can't I go into shadow? Maybe it's because we've just been spotted. I'm not sure. I kind of want to run forwards and grab this, but I also don't want to do it when not in shadow, just in case there's another pod up here, and I'm not in a position to alert them yet. So I think instead we'll just go on Overwatch. Oh no, she is concealed. I take it back. Reaper is in shadow. I thought she got spotted by the Lancer who came over here, but obviously she didn't. All right, in that case, yeah, it's the big shadow icon in the vignette around the side of the screen. I don't know how I missed that. I think I thought she'd been spotted, and so assumed she had, but no, she hasn't. So I'll move over here, grab the loot, and get a little bit more info about what's further up the world. So we've got a repeater and a datapad. Okay, that's not particularly valuable. The datapad might come in useful for future research purposes, but, you know, whatever. Okay, so now having done that, I think the next thing to do is to go after the Viper King over here, because he's going to be dangerous and difficult, and I don't want to be going off dealing with other enemies and then have him suddenly turn up and just make things worse. So we'll stick Beth in Overwatch, and we'll move Persistent back over. We'll move Mango back over here in full cover, and a little bit further back. Right, so now we have a Reaper, so we shall use the Reaper. We shall put the Reaper up here and see if she can see the Viper King. Before it was Tristan who spotted the Viper. Oh, there's another pod. Okay, so we've got a Spectre and another Stun Lancer, or possibly a heavy Stun Lancer. Who knows? Probably a heavy with 6 health. We also know that the Viper King is in down here, so this turn we're not going to be able to get him. I don't want to move Tristan until I've got an idea of where that Viper King is, because if I move him to here and we alert the Viper King, and then the Viper King does some sort of tongue attack or mass poisoning event or something like that, then it's going to go very, very badly for us. So at this point, I think we'll just move more people in around here.
Okay.
and conveniently block the vines, but that's okay. I think we're going to send Ed up top. Did he? Oh, he grenaded last time. Nope, I don't know a great deal about the the alien rulers yet, but I'll learn as we go along. Right, so I'm going to stick Cheese Wheel in the back corner here. So my plan with her is for her to probably go up top and grenade from here once we spot the Viper King. And actually, no, that's the wrong way around. I want her to come around the side and grenade, so Ed goes up top and then has an aim bonus on the Viper King for armor shredding, because I suspect the Viper King is going to have quite a lot of armor and also a ridiculous amount of health. But yeah, let's just move everyone in over here. I don't want to jam the place up too much. Again, just in case something silly happens. And we'll keep persistent. Where should we put persistent? We'll put persistent behind this log here, so we've got a little bit of view, a little bit of visibility, but not too much. Is that everyone? I think that's everyone. You've moved. You haven't moved, but you're not going to. Oh, I should be careful. Actually, no. I'll tell Tristan to hunker down because I don't want. Because Beth is going to see these two lunatics moving over here, and he's probably going to take a long watch, a squad sight, a long watch shot at them. I don't want him to do that, so we're just going to go for hunker down. Over here, yeah, you've all moved. Yes, that's everybody. Okay, Overwatch. Yeah, so they're okay. They're moving right. They're coming in to say hi to the Viper King. That's what I would call unhelpful. Let's move to here to get a bit of an idea of what's going on over this side of the world. Okay, so we have spotted... Yeah, the Viper King is still there. He's not moving. He does have 2 points of armor, not as much as I thought, and then 50 health, which we'll have to rip through as quickly as we can. Then over here we've got these two who are moving towards us, which is unhelpful. But potentially we might be able to catch them all in the same grenade if we're lucky. I might be able to move... Cheese Wheel up to here, maybe even without getting spotted. Where's Cheese Wheel? Here we go. No, as soon as Cheese Wheel gets to here, she'll be spotted by the Viper King. Right, so I'm not gonna be able to get in a grenade on the Viper King before before he gets a chance to react in some way, shape, or form. I don't want Beth to get spotted by any of these goons when we inevitably alert them. That would be unfortunate. I could send Cheese Wheel all the way around the back here, to here, and then over to here, and attempt to lob the grenade over the top of this rocky outcrop. Do you have squad sight on 2 of these? There's no chance of Tristan getting a one-shot kill on that test. Oh, we don't have squad sight on 2 of them. What does that icon mean then? Maybe that means... Oh, that means they've been marked, and so we won't forget about them because the Reaper has seen them, I think. Is that the one I'm thinking of? Okay, so from this we learn that... Okay, if we move Tristan to here, he'll be spotted by the Viper King as well. So we don't want to do that, at least not yet. Oh, this is awkward. I mean, the other possibility is just to trigger him and then start hitting him with everything we've got. Have you got Banish? You have. You have got Banish, but you've only got 3 rounds in your magazine. So we get 3 shots off at least, but they'd only do 3 to 4 each. So we're looking at about 12, because as has been pointed out, not remotely subtly, I haven't upgraded my Reaper's weaponry enough yet. So let's retreat a little bit for now, because as I say, I don't want her to get spotted and just attacked by absolutely everyone. At the moment, I can't realistically do anything. So I think what I'm tempted to do here is wait and see what these two do. If they turn around and go away, then we can attack the Viper King, and there's only going to be one enemy to worry about. Yes, it's an alien ruler. Yes, it's going to be more difficult to deal with, but at least there's only one enemy that we have to worry about. So I think that's probably going to be the best. So we'll leave everyone where they are for the time being. and then try and get some sort of useful attack in on them in the next turn. Oh, who's this who's got conceal? Mango has conceal. So I could get Mango up closer to here, perhaps, and then that would put her in sword range of the or very, very close up shotgun range of the king. In fact, if we're not doing anything this turn, yeah, let's bring Cheese. That's Ed. Yeah, all right. Let's bring Ed round the back way, and then he can come round up to here, and he'll be able to be a bit more effective because his aim score isn't quite as good as some of the others. So I think having him able to get in, it's going to take 2 turns to get around somewhere useful. That's unfortunate. So yeah, having him within sort of sprint, able to get to about here, and then lob a grenade or fire his gun from out behind, probably from here, in fact, would be quite useful. The rest of them, though, I think I'll just leave them where they are. I'm sort of reasonably happy with where we are at the moment. So yeah, let's go from there. Oh, hello, Pidgey that flies. Sorry, I didn't see you popping up for the first. I didn't see who sent the message over because silly reasons, which I'm not going to get into. Oh no, hunker down the sniper again, because I don't want him to shoot when he shouldn't. Right, what are they? Oh, is it not telling me what they're doing because I can't see them anymore, or are they just not moving because they're chickens? I don't know. Ed, can I click on you? Yes, I can. Move you. Let's move you to here. Yeah, you're completely safe. You're even safe here. That's. Oh no, you're not. We don't know because we can't see them. There we go. Right, let's move him to here. It's going to be a full turn, but that's fine. And then everyone else can sort of... I am still tempted to get Mango around here. I think that's eminently doable. She's a lot faster than Ed. So yeah, let's get Mango around here as well for the run in and shotgun up the nose trick. Oh, don't go over the top. Oh, actually that's all right. Oof. No, it's not all right. We've triggered the Viper King. However, that's annoying, but not quite as bad as I was thinking, because we have at least pulled him away from all the rest of them. The problem is he's in full cover and I've moved one of my grenadiers, which is that's frustrating. Where do you need to get to? Okay, you need to get out to about here in order to see the Viper. What about if we put you here? What's the range on a grenade? That's my first question. It's about that far, and so I think if I get you to here, you can probably blow up that whole copse, and that'll make things a lot better. Because at the moment, we have a 77% hit chance, even high up, because high cover. So yeah, we don't want to take that. We want to get rid of the cover first. So Cheese Wheel, do your stuff. Move to here. Or actually, better. I'm loath to move to here because I've just got this horrible feeling that the game is going to go, nope, if you move to there, you're not going to be able to grenade that copse over there. So I think it's going to have to be here, even though it's less cover. So we'll do that. And then frag here. That's the, I believe that's going to demolish the trees. And no, it's not going to demolish the trees, but it has half shredded his armor, so that's not entirely wasted. Still full cover, still 77% hit chance. Damn it! That was supposed to be effective. And now, because I've moved 2 of my people, I'm going to have significant difficulties hitting the Viper. I could run and gun. I do have Implacable, I think, but that won't help because it won't be a kill. That running Shadow Strike, Implacable, yeah. So she'd need to get a kill in order to get the extra move bonus. So this is really quite unhelpful because, as I say, I was hoping to not get spotted at this point, and I was also hoping that the explosion would destroy these trees. So, I mean, might as well take this and just start wearing the Viper King down, but. Crit for 10, nice. And as Madman was warning me, that causes a reaction shot, reaction movement.
Of that creature is reading at incredibly low temperatures. You are at risk of severe tissue damage if exposed. Good to know, Doctor.
Okay, well, I'm going to hope he's just going to naturally defrost. In the meantime, I think it's time to use Banish. It's not going to be the most effective trick we've got going for us, but I think 3 shots are better than 1, basically. Now the question is, should I move first to a better position? Is there a better position? She could move to here, but she'd be flanked by the Viper King, so that's a bad idea. We're giving up her oh, up here, that's a good place. Oh, but it's a long move. Grr. And it wouldn't give us the flanking shots I wanted. The Viper King is in a rather good position, tucked into that copse there, so he's got good protection on many sides. If I thought we had any chance of actually killing him, I'd run Beth over to here and plump, plump, plump from over here, but that's straight up not going to happen. High ground would be almost as good. Could get to there, but then would be very, very exposed due to complete lack of cover. And also there's a risk of these guys up here spotting her as well. These guys over here spotting her, because they're not a million miles away. Another possibility is to pull back a bit, but that would be rather hanging Cheese Wheel and Mango out to dry, and we've hung Mango out to dry enough times in previous runs, so I'd rather not do that. That said, from back here we can't see her, so if we do a little bit, yeah, actually I think there might be some. Oh, I don't know what's going to happen to Cheese Wheel though. That's the problem. Could do the heal on Ed. I don't know if that would defrost him or what. I don't see that being useful. Oh, a Claymore might be a good way to go here, actually. Because I haven't used the Claymore yet, so we could drop another explosive on the Viper King, and then banish next time after it's hopefully moved. And the Claymore is a stealth attack as well. So if we put that in there, like this, so we can definitely see it and shoot it. And then shoot that. That's 8 damage, which again, we've got it down to nearly half health. Hopefully the ruler will be confused enough to not be able to return fire. Okay, 7 and a shredded. Oh, there we go, we've got rid of the trees now. And that means... Does that mean anyone down here can see anything useful? Yes, we now have a flanking shot. 91%. Right, okay, this is excellent. So the trees are destructible. You just need to hit them twice, or perhaps use more powerful grenades. I could do with more powerful grenades, couldn't I? It's another 5 damage, but there's a risk of reaction, as we've seen before. Summon Gate. Okay. Oh, I see. So it's trying to escape. Right, that's interesting. So it's going to try and jump into the gate, in which case we'll have to deal with it another time in the future. Right, so who have we got left? We literally have Mango left who can do things. So we'll do a run and gun. Get to here. Which is still not enough to get... How can you not see it from there? Really? What about up here? Come on, you must be able to see it from up there. Oh yeah, we can. I just wasn't looking at it properly. Yeah, we'll go up here because that'll give us an elevation bonus as well. It's a bit exposed, but if it's trying to escape, then that might not be the end of the world. Now, we're not going to be able to kill it here. We need another turn. Oh, okay. Fine. Alright then. I've wasted my run and gun for this mission, which is a bit annoying. But... Oh no, wait, what? How can I... Oh, top preview. Okay, that's just out of date. So I've wasted the run and gun for this mission. The ruler has escaped. C'est la vie, I guess. We'll just try and... We'll come back with stronger weapons next time and try and take it out there at that point. Maybe grenades that can actually destroy a copse in one shot. That'd be nice. And try not to alert it by climbing over the top of a rocky outcropping as well. Okay, well, that didn't go too badly. We'll stick Mango on Overwatch. Nobody got. I was going to say nobody got hurt. That's not true. Ed got frozen. He's still frozen, apparently. Okay, we'll defrost him with the medic, I guess. Gremlin heal.
Gremlin, get on the heel.
So we'll defrost him. I hope. There we go. Thaw him out, and now we can carry on worrying about these next two goons around the corner here. Now, they're not that far away. However, Tristan doesn't have a squad sight on them, which is a bit of a shame. I can move him up to here, and he probably still won't. But I think it's a good place to put him anyway, because then if they advance, we can get them next turn. In general, otherwise, so despite all these explosions that were happening over here, they don't seem to have noticed that anything's going on. I think having my troops split and available to go around both sides of this rocky outcrop is probably quite useful. Or is it? No, it probably isn't, because that way, if they rush toward... when we alert them, they're probably going to rush towards us. And so it'd be better to have everyone available on the same side to be able to deal with them. So let's bring Mango down here.
Closing on target position now.
Tristan can stay up there. Persistent will move you up over here a little bit. It's gonna... okay, go over the top, I suppose. Feels very counterintuitive. Cheese wheel... no, we can't put you here because you'll be able to see the target. You'll be able to see the enemies, and we don't want to trigger them yet. All right, you just stay where you are then. And I guess that's it, isn't it? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What have I forgotten? Oh, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, that's everyone. Right. Okay. Overwatch. And if they come closer, then we'll. If we come closer, if they come closer, Cheese will shoot them, and then they'll probably come even closer, and we can then deal with them even more effectively. Okay, they are coming closer. Here we go. Here's the Overwatch, which missed, but she's got the stock, so it wasn't a complete miss. They're now going to come closer, only a little bit. That's okay, actually. I'm happy with him being there, and he's going to come even closer and apparently dodge all of the Overwatches. Okay, so he's up there. That's slightly awkward. So let's have a look. What can we do here? We can bring... the obvious thing to do is to use Mango to come around here and stab or shotgun this guy. What does stab do? Stab does 100% chance of hit, 4 to 6 damage. Shoot is... well, it'll probably be 100% by the time she gets round there, and is 6 to 8. So I think, yeah, we'll probably we'll run Mango around here, do 6 to 8 damage, which will take him down to... call it 5. We've also got... let's see, who else have we got in the area? We've got Ed in the area, who can come around and then probably put in a finishing shot, so that's reasonably practical. Up here, we've got Tristan, who can... no, the other one, who's got 77% hit chance, and that's a guaranteed kill on hit. So I think let's just straight up take that. Take that shot, because if it hits, then we've dealt with that one, he's out of the way, and we don't need to worry about him. There we go. Even though Tristan wasn't actually looking through the scope, he managed to hit the target, so I'm not going to complain. It clearly works for him. Now, Mango, I want you to move to here, and then just shoot it in the face. For certain values of face. I mean, I know it's a robotic enemy, so it probably doesn't actually have a face, but, you know. Boom, 6. Okay. I mean, 6 isn't too bad. It could have been better, but it wasn't going to be a kill almost no matter what, so... now, if we move Ed to here, then he's also got a flanking shot, and 100% chance to hit. I mean, job's a good one. Maybe I should have sent Ed in first, partly because he critted and just killed it in a single shot, but mostly because that way Mango would have come around and would have had Implacable and would have been able to move again. But never mind. Okay, let's bring Beth up here, tuck her behind these rocks, and have a bit of a look over this towards this sort of area, and continue the scouting because she's good at that. Okay, no signs of any hostiles. Oh, Mango does still have another move. I'm not sure why. Because she moved and then shot and didn't get a kill. Didn't pay attention to what? Why did Mango get... Okay, no. Explain to me if you're paying so much attention. Tell me why. Tell me why she's got another move available. Oh, hair trigger. Ah, right. I am apparently blind. Yes. Let's move her back into cover down here then, just in case another patrol happens. Right, these guys. It's reasonably safe over here, so I am going to bunch them up a little bit more than is generally wise. So we'll move persistent up here and then get in a reload. Okay, I forget the hair trigger is a thing because the chances of it happening is so small that I didn't notice it. I was obviously too busy concentrating on how much damage we'd done to the alien. Right, well, I don't want to dash up because you need a reload as well, so we'll move up to here and then just get in a reload because in order to keep everyone topped off because I don't want to risk running out of ammunition at an inopportune moment. I didn't get any overwatches this turn, so it's a good thing it's quiet up here. You are going to need to get over here at some point, but you're also going to need to get in a reload as well. Oh, you've got free reload, so it doesn't matter. Let's move you to here.
Copy that.
It's a useful dash to get you over there, and now you've got sort of a view along this way and a bit of a view into the facility, so hopefully that'll be useful for the next set of goons we spot. Next up, we do the scouting with the Reaper because because Reaper. I feel like we've scouted out quite a lot of the area outside. I think it might be about time to start thinking about the facility itself. We could get her on top of the facility, but that wouldn't be particularly useful. It'd be good for having a look around this area, but it wouldn't be particularly good for actually, you know, completing the mission. Could move down. Yeah, let's move down here. Have a quick look inside, and then yeah, get up onto the roof to have a look over this side as well, and just get a bit of a good view of the lay of the land. So if we move to here first, is there anyone inside? Not visible from there. Okay, good. And then up here as well. Oh, there's some. Right, so we see 2 mutons and a Viper inside. And the place where we need to put the explosives as well. That's convenient. Okay, so let's see, what's the best way to do this? To be honest, the best way might be just to sort of line up around the door. And we can't kick it open and lob a grenade in, because as soon as we kick it open, they'll scatter. I could put Mango into concealment. What's she got? She's got a grenade. We could put a grenade on them, and that would shred the armor on the mutons. Yeah, I could probably get her into hiding behind here in a turn or few. I mean, we're not going to get any other chances to use concealment, so let's do that, and then move her up to here against the wall. Oh, could do. Yeah, stacking around the door on Overwatch isn't a bad idea. Yeah, and then we can... I can't do both, though. But yes, that's a thought. I could put one person here and one person here, and one person here even. Open the door, everybody fires, and the person who's standing in front of the door gets shredded. So that's not such a good idea because they won't be in cover. Other possibilities are to get people up sort of here and here and here. So we've got, I mean, there's 3 pieces of full cover available over here. There's one more over here in case one of them runs into this room. So we can get most of the squad lined up along the doors here and then kick them open. It's just a shame I put Mango into concealment because now she's not going to do an Overwatch for shot. Could put her here and then she'll be able to shoot what... Oh. Could bring her in through could bring her in through the doors over here. Now we're talking. Now we're getting convoluted. So if I bring Mango in over here, oh no, I can't do both. I still can't do both. Yeah, all right. Let's try for the Overwatch ambush. So let's get the 2 heavies because they're probably going to do the most damage. Let's get them up next to the door. And one of them can then open the door next turn, and we'll see how it goes from there. But also, we'll bring Mango around this way with the theory that she can then go in through this door here and get one of them in the back if they take cover in this sort of gap, which I think they're probably quite likely to. If this door opens and when we're here, then here is the perfect place to hide, as is, to be honest, is round here, and possibly even up here. But if we get Mango to here, then she's going to be able to get in and do all kinds of unfortunatenesses to them. And so probably is Beth as well. So we'll use those two for that. So, Mango, I need you to get over this way. Why are you going up there? Oh, to get round Ed. Okay, fair enough. I should have moved Ed first, because then she'd have been able to get slightly further. Persistent, we're not involving you in this one just yet. Okay, you're a little bit... Oh, you're not slow, you're just further away. That's fine. That's fine. We're going to take a couple of turns to set this up, so we'll move you to there. And then you can come up and stand here next to the door. Persistent. We'll drop you in here next turn, so you can potentially fire through the door or at least move into a useful position, but also still be in cover. That's quite good, I think. I think triggering... I can either trigger them with a grenade or I can do this Overwatch ambush. I can't really do both because they're going to spot us when we open the door. So... Ideally, I want another person in here to open the door and then run away. Okay, maybe we'll use Persistent for that. Mango has moved. Got you up here. That's fine. You're out of actions. Persistent could move again, but doesn't need to. Okay, we'll just put her on Overwatch, and then next turn we'll line people up. No, you're missing the point, Mike. The point is if we. Oh, I suppose, yeah, there's a chance, if we trigger them with, the thing is, if we open this door, then the people who are standing outside on Overwatch have a view and can shoot, but they'll spot the people, whoever opens the door, and therefore they'll be triggered. If we leave the door closed, then we can sneak in with Mango or lob in a grenade through the window or anything like that, and blow them up, and that'll trigger them, but we won't be able to have anyone on Overwatch. We won't be able to have any Overwatch shots at them because all our guys lined up here won't be able to see through the door because the door will be closed. So that's why I think we can't do both. So curiosity, yes. So if we move to there, we get spotted, unsurprisingly. So, but we'll move to here like that. Right, those two are in position. Persistent. I'm going to move you to here. So next turn, you're ready to open the door. Yeah, let's put Lobster here. That's in line with the door, I think. Turning my head is in the traditional squinting at an isometric game thing. Yeah, so he's in line with the door. He might be able to shoot through between Persistent's legs and hit one of them when they start to move. Over here, we'll get these two down and put them flanking the doorway as well, so they can potentially run in when things start to happen. Or actually, no, they can run in after things start to happen and try to clear up the mess that's been left. So there we go. We are now all in position. Let's just end the... No, I'll do an Overwatch for ending rather than just ending the turn, just in case they come over this way and open the door, in which case we can give them a bit of a surprise. I don't think they will, but... Oh, for goodness sake, they're leaving. After all that, they're clearing off. Ah, that's frustrating. However, now I might be able to do the grenade that Mike was asking for. Or we could just wait for them to come back, I suppose. And they might just be patrolling. And that was a really convenient place to have them. Or at least we set up a really convenient ambush for them, given that they were in that place. And there isn't another door along here we could do the same thing with. We could get people in up here where they'd have ability to shoot down on them. In fact, it's sort of tempting to bring these people back up here ready to go inside and attack from here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what anyone's going to do. I don't know what they're going to do when I trigger them. That's the problem. Yeah, true. Waiting is a legitimate strategy. We've got set up for a good ambush here. We would have an elevation advantage if we were up here, but I'm intending to have a complete negation of their cover advantage if we go in here. So yeah, fair point. Let's just wait. I'll give it at least a couple of turns. It takes half an hour to put everybody onto Overwatch, even with Overwatch all, but never mind. They're still up there. Give them another turn. Hopefully this doesn't make my soldiers more tired. Alright, another turn. You gonna come back? No. Right, I think at this point, probably the answer is just to go in and blow them up with a grenade and deal with it from there. However, I will move these two upstairs again. To here. That is going, yes, that is staying on the outside of the building. That's good. That's what I want. I'll move these two up here, and then because then when we do grenade these guys, hopefully we'll be in a position where they can burst in and get elevated shots down on them. So bring the two sneaky people up here like this. And then see what happens. Right, so we need them to have a turn available. If I end turn now, of course, they're just going to move down here, aren't they? They're going to move back into. They're going to move back again, and I'm going to be back to Plan A. But whatever. Does make Tristan a bit less useful, of course, which is a slight shame. But yeah, they're coming back. I knew it. Right. Well, it took. Last time they waited a couple of turns before. I think they're patrolling with quite long waits in. So I'm going to go back to Plan A. If they move again, then I shall cry. Or rage, or something. Give me that. There we go. Or maybe just attack them without these two sneaky people around in a sneaky position. Right. Okay. So we're now ready to Overwatch again. Right, they're staying still this time, aren't they? No, they're not. They're running away again. I think the game is trolling me. All right. Forget it. I'm gonna move them back up again, and then if they move again next turn, then I'll reckon on these people dropping in from above rather than dropping in from the other side rather than coming in from the doorway over here. It's not quite as good if they're in the other room, but this is getting a bit silly. All right, so there we go. We got into position. No, Overwatch all. Doesn't mean Tristan's in the wrong place as well. Maybe I should have moved him. Never mind. Yep, they're coming back again. Okay. Well, to be honest, that's probably better. And we can have these two can burst in through the door up here and drop down and shoot them from this side, which isn't going to be quite as good, but it's going to be better than nothing, I think. Yeah, I know it's not that scary. I had this cunning plan, and then the aliens were doing their best to make the cunning plan difficult. So my plan is to put him onto Overwatch, him onto Longwatch, him on Overwatch, and then Persistent on door opening duty. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Hello. Oh no, Mormons. Oh, for goodness sake, and they both missed. Up to you, Tristan. There we go. That's what we're looking for. I mean, it's not quite what I was hoping for. I was hoping that these two heavies wouldn't be completely bloody useless and would, you know, do a bit of killing. However, we now have the magic of Mango, who can come down to here and can deliver a shotgun blast right to the back of this snake's head. I kind of want to check a weapon stat. Oh, actually, hang on. If we go to here, no, we have to go to here to get the flanking shot on the on the snake, and that leaves her very, very exposed to the Muton. However, we can bring Beth in as well to potentially to, well, anywhere we want really, anywhere we like down here. Oh, Beth can come in over here, open this door, and get a flanking shot from here with Banish, and probably do quite a lot of damage to that Muton, and then Persistent can run in and do and apply the finishing blow as and where required. So yes, let's give that a shot. Mango here. Yes, you'll get revealed, but that's okay. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should have had one. I should have had, in hindsight, should have had one of the heavies open the door, perhaps, and used the other people for the shooting, and use other people for the shooting. Thing is, though, who is actually good at Overwatches? Maybe Rangers aren't particularly. Rangers are good at running up and sticking their shotguns up people's or snakes' noses like this, just like that. Specialists, maybe specialists are. I don't know. Snipers are quite good at Overwatch. We only had one of those, and he did it. He Overwatched successfully and did exactly what I was hoping they would do. So yeah, that worked. But we did only have one of him. All right, you come down here. Open the door. Open the door. And now we use Banish, which basically means empty your magazine into the face of this Muton. 82%. Oh, it's only got. Oh, damn it! Why didn't I reload her earlier? Oh well, still 2 shots, which is better than 1 shot. She might even get this kill, actually. Yeah, just like that. Nice. Yeah, but I feel like equipping a ranger with a rifle is all very well, but they do. It's much better, I think, to get them up really close and just stick the shotgun up the snake's nose, just in general. So these are alien growing vats. Okay. Oh, dumbass! I shouldn't have moved Mango in there. Actually, no, I should have done, because as soon as we trigger this explosion, we're going to get reinforcements flooding in, and it's going to be better to have the have everyone with a decent amount of move left. So we can probably just get straight into the evac point if I put it over here immediately as soon as before the enemies turn up. Right. So yeah, we'll stick. Well, actually, we'll move Persistent out from the front of the door just in case anyone wants to enter or leave the building. And you can have an Overwatch. Okay, now we get Mango. Here we are to plant the X4. Boop. There we go. And we'll have an extraction point. We'll have an extraction point here. Just outside. Can I put it here? Oh no, I can't put it there and have half my people already in it. We'll put it here. I expect everyone can dash to that.
Get me out of here.
Shoomp. And yeah. Mango, go.
Understood. Moving out.
Who are my other people who are a bit far away? So we've got Beth over here. She can, at a dead sprint, can just make it to get into the. Oh, actually, no, she can get into quite a lot of the evac zone. So we'll move her to here. I'm not going to get in a reload, but that's okay because she's not going to get in a squad. What do you call it? Actually, nobody's going to get in anything because the reinforcements aren't arriving yet. We're going to be gone before the aliens know what hit them. I think. Yeah, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this is everybody. We have got everyone in the evac zone now, and we're out of here before the reinforcements arrive. I think that's quite an achievement. So, evac. Yes, please. Let's get out of here. Boom. Yeah, I think that's sort of what I'm discovering, Madman, is that yes, the heavies are good for damage output, but as you say, not so good for aim. Certainly not good for Overwatch. But the problem is the Rangers aren't amazing at Overwatch, unless you get them really up close, as we were saying. The Specialists, yeah, they're not too bad. The Snipers are quite good, but I only had one of them. Enemies kill later. Oh yes, of course, because the ruler escaped. That's why. So flawless, ha, in your face. Yes, but. Yeah, but as I just said, any rangers with rifles lose one of the big advantages of being able to go up close and do an extra 2 points of damage by sticking the shotgun right up the snake's nose. So, I think yes, you can give rangers rifles, but I don't think I want to, because they'll get better at what? Oh, mission debriefing. So what was I saying? Yes, so I think yes, you make them better at Overwatch, but you make them worse at being generally being rangers. So yeah. Here we see that Cheese Wheel got a 1 out of 3 accuracy shooting. Got the Wanton Destruction award though. That's nice. Lobster got a 4 out of 5 shot accuracy, so that's not bad. The miss was an Overwatch one, so that's reasonably acceptable. Most hated unit was the Viper King, which seems fair enough. Mine too. He did get 3 kills. Ed got 1 kill, did 18 damage, hit 50% of his shots, and most hated unit was a Spectre for some reason. Beth got 1 kill, did 8 damage, 3 out of 3 shot accuracy, nice, and moved 190 tiles. Yeah, but if a rifle a rifle can dish out more damage on a crit, but then a shotgun can deal out even more damage on a crit. I would assume. 2 out of 3 for 2 out of 3 for Mango. I'm not very good at people's actual names. I only know their nicknames. But gets a close range award. So that seems well deserved. Persistent got the did 10 damage, hit both times, but didn't actually manage to get any kills because other people stole them. Rude. So destruction. Okay, Tristan gets basically all of the awards, including Kill Stealer, as we described. Assists, expose, heavy. Yeah. Okay. So Tristan just seems to have got all of the awards and the MVP, which it seems a little unfair, but I guess he's a sniper, so it just always happens. Okay, what does this one mean? Lowest ranked soldier who dealt more damage than any higher ranked soldier. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of looking at that. Oh, I didn't get the photo. Damn it. Oh well, never mind. We'll just have to use the same thumbnail for next week's video.
Will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today.
Oh, so the speaker is starting to admit that they're being attacked now, and not it was a drill.
All threats to our peace.
Yeah, I can see rifle rangers being an option. It's one I'm sort of not personally using because I reckon I can try and get them up nice and close. But yeah, and they are both possibilities. So Ed has earned a promotion. An extra grenade would be nice, but I think I want to be able to start using holo targeting just to make sure I can start actually hitting stuff a bit more. And he's doing the heavy gunner tree anyway, so I think holo targeting is going to be the one I'm going to go for here. Maybe I'll buy the other one at some point later, because having more grenades is always better than having fewer grenades. Beth appears to be tired, and so is Mango, but never mind, they'll get better. So we gained that repeater, as we saw, and we got an Advent data pad, but we didn't manage to loot the site because we evac'd rather than sticking around to let Advent turn up and then tidy the place up afterwards. But, you know, what can you do? That's the way these things go. It's a bit of a shame, because it would have been nice to get all of the loot from all of those enemies I killed, but oh well. We'll have to get it at other times. So we did get a datapad though, so some valuable intel that we can send in to be researched.
The alien facility destroyed. Their efforts to develop the Avatar project will likely suffer a substantial decline, at least for the time being.
So how are we doing over here now? We didn't get anyone wounded on this mission. How tired are they? 8 days of tired for Mango and 0 hours of tired for Beth, so she's going to bounce back very, very quickly. Mark is still recovering, 4 days left there, and as we know, Pete, Mike, and Madman are all out on a covert op, so they'll come back at some point in the future. All right, so that seems basically good. I assume I don't have any. No, I don't have any. I presumably don't have any spare engineers, because there'd be one in there if I did. I only have 3 engineers. Crikey. Right, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I can't spend any money, so let's carry on. What was I doing? Blood Nut Facility in New Mexico. Right, so I was building a radio relay over here to make my PCSs a bit more effective. There doesn't seem to be anywhere around where I can go and gain more supplies at the moment, but in a few days I'll be able to do that.
proving grounds are ready, Commander.
Proving grounds ready. Yeah, another place where I can spend even more money. That's nice because I can build more advanced weapons and things, but I don't have the money to do so. So yeah, we'll have to well, we'll have to see how things go here, I guess. Why is this frozen? Don't freeze. There we go. That's better. Now I now have a gremlin available from the from the workshop here, so I could put that into the proving ground to speed things up. I could put it over here to get even more power. I can't do anything else with it. Let's put it in here. There we go. It'll speed up anything I do in the proving ground, but at the moment I can't afford anything. But what will I be able to do? Oh, actually no, I can't. Now take it back. I can do a few things because some of this stuff doesn't cost supplies. It only costs other stuff that I do seem to have. So we've got exosuit. That's heavy armor with a heavy weapon. Apparently, that sounds quite nice. Sounds like that'd be a good thing to give to the heavies. Spider suit. Ah, yes, I know this one. This gives you the grappling hook like the one that Mox has. So using that to allow the snipers to get into elevated positions and then still be able to shoot could be incredibly useful. So I think I might have. Yeah, I think I'll go for that one. Blue screen protocol seems very, very handy. Having some people with ammunition that's effective against mechs and other robotic units, that'd be very, very useful. Experimental ammo, potentially useful. We'll have to find out what we get. Same with experimental grenades. Now, I was just complaining about that my grenades didn't do enough damage, but I suspect this is going to get me stuff like, I don't know, poison grenades or frost bombs or that sort of thing, rather than more powerful grenades. I suspect better grenades will come from other researchers, but I'm not sure about that. Oh no, there's the frost bomb, so that'll come from down here. Experimental heavy weapon. Could be nice. It's things like flamethrowers and whatnot, isn't it? I don't know how useful those are going to be. It's got skulljack, so that's the... oh yes, for hacking enemies. That'll be... I mean, that's a plot thing, so we'll need that at some point for the plot, but yeah. Boltcaster is a... Oh yeah, these are all alternative weapons that do typically. I think they do more damage, but are more limited in other ways. The Hunter's Axe I know is a throwing weapon. That'd be nice to have. Shadowkeeper I think is a novelty shot, and it's a novelty pistol. That'd be a good one to give to Mark, I suspect. As long as we can have as long as it can be kept suitably advanced. Frost bombs we know about. Can't afford that anyway. Battlefield medicine could be quite nice, making the medikits better, and having a spark might be fun as well. But again, definitely can't afford that. So I think for now let's go for the spider suit first, and then go for the blue screen protocol afterwards. As long as I don't run out of Illyrium cores, I've got 8 of them. This takes 1 of them. Yeah, okay. So we'll get the spider suit first, then the blue screen protocol, and then I'll have a think about heavy ammo or experimental ammo or experimental grenades, because they sound fun.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
All right. So good. We can. That's going to happen in 4 days. That's not bad at all, actually. Well, soon we'll clear some alien debris out from down here as well, so that'll give me at least a little bit of an influx of cash, which would be very much appreciated. Finish off this radio relay. Bing. There we go. And now the game isn't sure what I should do. So I could gain intel by going here. I could gain power by going here, but I've got plenty of power. I could make contact with more places. I've got loads of intel actually, so yeah, maybe making contact would be the way to go. I could heal faster, but I've only got 1 person who's injured, so I don't think there's any point in doing that. What other chosen strongholds have we got? So we've got that one that's only a 1 pip chosen stronghold with in New Arctic. It's going to be hard to get to. That's a 1 pip as well in Australia, which again. Oh, actually, no, that's not hard to get to. We could just move straight over there. There's a chosen stronghold over here as well, which I know about, but it's still currently locked. So that's something I'm going to need to unlock in other ways. So in the meantime, let's head over to the black market, see if they've got anything worth buying over here. And then actually see if there's anything I want to sell as well. Because I do have quite a lot of intel at the moment, and I can get more of that. Could get alloys and crystals, but I don't think I need those particularly. We seem to be alright on that at the moment. I could get an advanced autoloader or stock or speed or focus PCSs. The speed is quite tempting, actually. But especially as I'm able to swap them around between troops, and I should try and remember to do that. The advanced ones, I don't know. I feel like I don't want to spend intel on these. I want to wait until I can get the superior ones because they're, well, 50% better. So yeah, let's get that. That was 40 intel. That's quite a lot of intel, but I can get more fairly easily. I'll think about that in a moment. Let's see if there's anything I want to sell over here. So not those, not those, not those, not those. Trooper corpses. So I use these for the exosuits. I'm going to want a couple of those probably. But I could sell a few of them. They're only worth 3 supplies each, so it's barely worth selling them. The officer corpses are apparently useless, so I might as well... Oh, I still don't know whether this only tells me about things I know about or things I don't know about. I'm going to want some mine shields for when I go up against the Warlock a bit more, I suspect. Mimic beacons, I've got one of them already, but more could be good. In fact, another Mimic beacon would be quite nice, because I've got plenty of slots available in my inventories at the moment. Priest corpses, use the autopsy, use the spider suit. Okay, I thought he was used for the spider suit, or did it use both? Oh no, it was the exosuit. There we go. Viper corpse was for battlefield medicines. I'm not going to need more than one or more than a couple of those, I don't think. These are just seem to just be used for the autopsies. I don't know. It bothers me that I can't. I'm not sure what else I could use these for. These. I'm going to get rid. I'm going to get rid of these two. I think. Because these are only level 1 repeaters. If I'm going to put a repeater on a gun, it might as well be a better one. But then on the other hand, if I've got... I might as well put those onto random... No, let's not sell those. I might as well put them onto weapons that have space, just to have that extra chance of just randomly executing an enemy. Oh, I don't know. I want to... We've done these two researchers, apparently. Let's sell some of these. I will get rid of one of those repeaters. The advanced hair trigger I think is just about worth having, as it did come in mildly useful last time after all. The advent datapad is worth 40 credits, but it might be worth more. It might be worth more as intel, I suspect. That'll do. It's 53 supplies, which feels like enough to be mildly useful, but I've got a reasonable supplies of all the stuff I think I'm going to need. I don't like selling this stuff because I'm not sure what's useless. It's not like the original XCOM where you could just sell all but one of the corpses and know you weren't going to need them later. Right, on the buying front, yeah, let's take the speed and give it to one of my scouty people. And then let's go over here. Let's go and do some making contact with the Eastern US, because that way we'll get more money. Oh no, we can't do that. I need to upgrade the resistance comms. Can I do that? No, not resistance ring. Resistance comms. Upgrade. How much does that cost? 125 supplies. So I'm 50 supplies short-ish. So remind me as soon as the next month ticks over and I get the next lot of supplies. Remind me that this is absolutely the top of the list things to do. Because I need more resistance comms, basically. In the meantime, I guess we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because we can't afford it. Could build faster, but there's no point. We might as well just scan for intel then, because there is literally nothing else on the map that I can... Oh, it's intel or power. I think I'll go for intel. I think it's just... Yeah, there's nothing else to do, which is a little bit upsetting. Oh. Oh, one of my engineers has been injured. Charming. What was she doing? Oh, she was clearing the debris down here. That's fine. I don't desperately need this space. So that's mildly annoying, but not too serious. I suppose I could take... That's the gremlin. That's the... Would be a gremlin. That is a gremlin. No, I can't do anything useful. Oh, you only get 4 intel from each scan. That's not great. But it's the end of the month. How are we doing?
You have made considerable progress against the aliens.
That sounds reasonably positive.
Commander, I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
Right, so we've unfortunately we had 5 avatar progress and an alien facility was constructed and 2 dark events happened. Okay, but we did reduce the avatar progress by 2. No, we reduced it by more than that. We reduced it by 6, I thought. We did we destroyed the when we destroyed the alien facility. That should have knocked 3 points off my avatar progress. So the assassin is planning to lower my income, which isn't ideal given my lack of income already. His dark event is an additional dark event. What? Okay. And his his activity is to initiate another dark event. I misread. These aren't dark events; these are chosen activities. This guy is also trying to lower my income. Great. Dark events wise, the assassin is going to gain any information about XCOM. Great. Risk of capture on covert actions. That's unfortunate, but what can you do? Aliens increase strength through encryption, increasing all intel costs by 100% per month. That's not ideal. Let's try and let's try and spend all our intel fairly quickly. And speaking of, let's find out what this one is because I'm kind of curious. And they can potentially increase scanning times as well. Well, none of those. I mean, I was going to say none of those are great. I mean, obviously they're not going to be great. That's the whole point. But it's also quite a long. It's more than a month for either of these to happen. So that's pretty good. So, double ability points gained in combat is good. Excavation speed increased by 50%. For sure, that's very, very useful. I'm definitely keeping that one. Oh, that's quite nice. We're going to actually be able to use that one this month. That seems useful, I guess. Right, what else is there? So down here, will recovery 20% faster. That could be quite nice. Black market cost reduced, perhaps nice. These two are sort of nice, but I'm not sure whether I use the black market enough. And again, that one, as I said before, I don't care about. Let's take that one out and put this one in, because I think it'd be nice to have my soldiers recover a bit more quickly from tiredness and stuff. Or actually, or do I want this one? Because I am starting to buy stuff a little bit from the black market. The black market won't be overpriced until the dark event thing happens, though, will it? Or does it? Because the dark event doesn't happen until we fail to stop it. I think. Or is my understanding wrong there? Right, so at least at the beginning of the month, the black market costs won't have gone up, so bringing them down a little bit will be useful. Oh, let's go with the will recovery. It's a bit easier, and I want to unlock a couple more of these as well. Get some more, raise my influence with them, and try and get some more. Things that I can do, and hopefully some more available orders as well. Because these are nice, but I'd like to see more. Thank you. And there we go. 429 supplies arrives immediately, which is really nice. So, as I was saying, the absolute first thing to do with that is resistance comms upgrade. It's only 125 supplies, but that'll get me the additional comm station, which I don't have an engineer to man because they're both busy. Now, what are they doing, and is it important? One of them is running the resistance ring and reducing the time taken to do the whatchamacallits. One's in the infirmary, actually. Let's take Angus Ross out of the infirmary because we don't have too many injured people. So we'll empty that one, and then we'll put him in here instead. I could do with some more engineers, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So now we can have 11 contacts with the resistance. So let's go out and get another one of those. And that keeps the resistance ring up and running nice and quickly. So yes, that's all. Yeah, there's still, as stated before, there's not really very much to do. So let's go and make contact with the eastern US. 60 intel, which is 30 times the distance. Is that? Have I made one? Yes, I've made one down. Put in a hang on. No, I haven't built a radio antenna down here. I think I'll just go over and grab this one anyway. I'm intrigued that I don't seem to have a way to get into Europe. I've got all of Africa. I've got all of South America. I can come over here and get the eastern US, from Europe. But I don't have links to. But I don't have a link from northern Africa into Europe, which is a bit weird. But never mind. Let's not worry about that. Let's come over here and make contact. So what was this one? Oh, it's a grenade and heavy weapon projects complete instantly. So I'll wait to do those until I've got the everything over here. So we can make contact instantly because of that one of the resistance orders or something we've got. So that's handy. This is going to allow me to spend all of my intel and not be able to do anything else. Hello. God, America is... New York's really gone downhill.
The chosen hunter to this region.
Okay.
New regional contact.
Okay, so now we can do Western Europe. So for some reason, it looks like there's no link between Africa and Europe. It's double agent. I mean, that sounds mildly useful because it gives me an extra soldier who I don't have to care about getting hurt. But I'm aware that Advent units tend not to have very good aim and therefore a bit just aren't very good, basically. So I could make contact with Western Europe. I could finish off the US. This sounds, to be honest, much more useful. Although I am going to have to build 2 radio towers in order to get that, and I'm not sure I can really afford it. Oh yeah, let's have a look at Reaper weapons. That's a good idea. Since we do take the Reaper out on a lot of missions, it'd be nice to have a armed slightly better. Build items, weapons. Yes, here we go. Temnotic rifle, 40. It's only 40 supplies. Wow, that's actually really cheap. And that was only 30 supplies, so we'll grab that as well. Is there anything else? Nanoscale vest, we've got flashbang, we've got everything here. Mine shield, I'm going to want some of these for when we start dealing with the Warlock. I don't care about the ultrasonic lure, the Lost are easy enough to deal with. I won't spend that just yet.
I saw Tygan muttering to himself in one of the corridors. I'm not sure he even noticed me.
Because I don't know if I'm going to... I might have to spend money on this spider suit at some point. So we'll hold on, hang on to the money for now. And... You know what, while we're over here, let's just make contact with the other half of the US. Oh, no, we can't do that. We haven't got enough intelligence.
Solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
I assume. Yeah, insufficient intel. How much intel do I have? 39. So I could build a mast here. What I should have done, actually, is built the mast here, if I was going to do that, and then I could grab both of these very, very quickly and for less intel, but hindsight 2020 and all that. Yeah, we're going to need the masts anyway if I want to get the bomb squad upgrade. So, yeah, let's build a radio mast here. It gives us something to do. It'll cost 113 supplies, but I've actually got some money at this point. So, yeah. Ah, Mark has recovered from his wounds. Nice.
There were a few wounded during the latest covert
Oh, but in exchange, Mike has got wounded. Great.
Everyone will be ready to get back out there.
Oh well, we've increased influence with the Void Scions. Good, that's nice. That's sort of what I was going for. We'll find out how badly you've been injured in a moment. But you are making friends with well, both of them, I think. Yes, both of them.
Our unified resistance continues to learn a great deal about these chosen that pursue us.
Right, so it's a bit of a shame that didn't happen a couple of days earlier, but because then I could have done some of these. But oh well, Silavy. Who are you compatible with? Oh, nobody. Nobody likes you. XP gains increased by 20%. That would definitely be worth having. I'll try and grab that one next month. And Flyboy has been promoted, and we can assign a new covert action. Right.
Influence with the resistance factions has motivated them to share some new information on the chosen.
Good. So what have we got? We can gather intel. I did need some more intel actually, so that might be worthwhile. I have basically because I've spent it all. Not to put too fine a point on it. That would give us a health boost for somebody over here. So that's mildly reasonably useful. 17 ability points. It's not bad, but for 6 days I feel like that's not quite enough. Another facility lead. That what was the upgrade? Will +4. Alternatively, I could go for the facility lead. Another facility might be quite useful because going in there and blowing them up is a good way to keep the Avatar project progress down. But it's not too bad at the moment. It would get me a dodge +9, and making my soldiers dodgy is, or at least my frontline soldiers, the rangers and those sort are making them as dodgy as possible is very useful. It's going to cost some supplies to keep them safe, but that's not too bad. Could recruit a scientist, hacking bonus. I don't think that's worth it. Could hunt the warlock. That would increase faction influence, so that's quite nice. We get somebody a mobility in buff. Okay, maybe it's dodge buff I was thinking of before. We could get a soldier. We could form a bond between two soldiers and get somebody an aim upgrade. That's quite nice. I didn't see improved combat. Improved combat intelligence. Yes, there it is. Resistance or remove one block of Avatar progress at the end of every month. That's quite tempting. Get somebody a health bump, which is again fairly nice. Increase combat intelligence. So is that for everybody? If so, that could be quite nice. Having ability points more effective for absolutely everybody would be good. Carry on after the hunter. Get health buff for that. It's fine. Recover some loot. I mean that to be honest, that's gonna be very useful. And it comes with an aim bonus. Can increase income. That's increasing 13 a month in Chile. It's not bad, but it's not that great either. Or can manufacture an upgrade. Okay. And now there's a will buff there for that soldier. So that's not so useful if it's just for one person, I don't think. So I think there's a couple that are very tempting. The loot one is tempting, especially as it comes with an aim buff. But I think, yes, having the... where was the one that was reducing the Avatar project? Here we go. This one feels like an excellent thing to have. But it is susceptible to ambush by the Chosen, apparently. That's that sounds a bit scary, because there's only going to be 2 of them. And if two soldiers go out there and get attacked by the Chosen, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Even if one of them's just had a health buff. You say that, Mike, but over here it literally says this mission is susceptible to ambush by the Chosen. But if you, I suppose it could mean that the Chosen might send out an ambush against them, but don't bother to turn up themselves. Don't care about the scientist. Health. All right, let's try for this one, and we'll send in some people who are reasonably good, but not sort of absolute top end things. Could send in Bagel and Mark, the sharpshooter team. Or actually Ed and Mox. That's not a bad pairing for one of these missions. They're only lieutenants, but they're both going to be reasonably good at defending themselves if something comes up. And we've just upgraded Mox's weapons as well. Let's make sure he has actually picked up the upgraded weapons. And see what Ed is carrying, because we want Ed probably to have a reasonably good gun if he's got a chance of getting ambushed. Oh, and we need to upgrade Pete as well. We'll do that in a minute. Hey, Sophia, welcome. You came back safely from a covert op, but you managed to get Mike hurt while you were out there.
Doesn't sound like the kind of recruit we're looking for.
Load out. So he's got the ionic ripjack now, but he's still on the basic bullpup. I think. Yes, does 5 to 6 damage though. That's not insignificant, but yeah. We could give him the speed. I mean, he would be quite a good person to give that speed upgrade to. Weapon upgrades, all right. What have we got for him? Bonus action. A bonus action chance would be quite fun because then he'd have a chance of firing 3 times in a turn. Yeah, all right. Let's. Oh no, I don't want to give that to him because there's only one person who can use that weapon. Now we'll call Mox ready. So we'll go back out to the resistance ring and we'll set up a covert action. And we decided I was going to go out for the resistance order because having the avatar drop at the end of every month is going to be really useful. We'll give, who did we say? We said Mox and Ed, didn't we? Mox tends to be more on the front line, so we'll give him the health bump, and we'll take Ed as well because they are already bonded. Yes, bonded. There we go. And yeah, we'll spend the intel to reduce the risk of to negate the risk of a wounding, even though I'm very short of intel at the moment. But I think it's still worth doing. What does the upgrade get me? An additional slot. Does that mean we can have 2 resistance orders happening at once? That'd be nice. I can just about afford that. Because resistance orders are fantastically useful. So let's get that.
Current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to
and
spare, which
what?
means we can't expand
No,
our facilities further.
Oh, it doesn't do what I thought it did. What? Upgrade an additional slot for XCOM to assign resistance orders. Oh, resistance orders, not covert actions. Right. Okay. That's still worthwhile, actually. I just and yeah. So I'm only slightly miffed by that. Because yeah. Right. Oh yeah, we need to upgrade Pete, don't we? So where is he? Pete. There we go. What should we give Pete then? So at Major, we have a choice between automatically hunkering down if he doesn't attack, or if you score a kill, the next attack is guaranteed to miss. Those are both fairly vague. Yeah, I think hang on. So on this mission, this mission that Sophia and Mike went on, it looks like Mike was actually the commander on that mission because I certainly wasn't in control because it was a covert op. So to be honest, I blame Mike for that. Now where was I? Oh, so I was going to upgrade Pete. So I'm not hugely excited by either of these. Untouchable is better, I think, but I'm not sure I'd describe either of them as amazing. Well, I've got to have one. One of them is free, so I guess we'll take that one. Now I presume that one's no longer free. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, exactly. But only if he scores a kill. It seems to be it seems a little vague, a little unreliable as well. Now that could be extremely useful because I frequently run rangers right up to stick, as I was saying earlier, stick the shotgun up the nose of the snake, and having a damage boost from a sort of 15-point aim penalty when your aim is already a sort of 130% or something, or your hit chance is 130%. That seems rather good. Kill zone, maybe not really. No. Rupture shot, critical damage, ensures the target takes an additional +3 damage. Not bad, yeah. Concealment is quite nice for rangers. Bladestorm is very nice. What did I take instead of that? Opal Implacable. Bladestorm is nice too. Yeah, I think I might take Deadeye and Bladestorm for Pete. It's going to use some of some of the XCOM ability points as well. But I mean, if I've got them, I might as well spend them, right? Might as well make people good. So it does sound quite good. It means he has to attack first, and I need to remember that he needs to attack first. And I'm not going to be very good at that. I think I'm going to take Deadeye. I'm tempted by Bladestorm, but I think I'll leave that one for now. Although actually the combination of Deadeye, of Bladestorm and Untouchable would mean that dropping Pete into the middle of a pod of enemies would be extremely powerful. True, it's quite a big buff. It's too expensive though. I think that would take too many of the ability points that I've got, and I'm not ready to spend all of those yet. Although having a look in here, what else can I get? Distraction, Silent Killer, hollow targeting for the Reaper might be interesting. Squad sight not so much. Additional claymores, that'd be nice. 14. She's only got 5 ability points, so we'll save up for that one. Yes, I understand the concept, Madman, that improving combat intelligence is good, but it's not that amazing when it only affects one soldier. We've got kill zone and blast padding. Additional armor for a ranger would be sort of vague. Is quite nice, but I think I'm not too bothered about that. Blade attacks deal 2 extra damage and plus 10 aim. The shotgun's pretty good. I'll stick with that. Rapid fire with a sniper rifle would be interesting. Definitely no. We're not going to do that very much with him or that. No, we'll leave those as well. I'm just having a quick flick through at the moment to see if there are any sort of abilities in here that I think would be really useful. And potentially some of these could be quite nice. Make Persistent into more of a general purpose specialist rather than just a medic. Zapping enemies is quite nice, especially robotic ones. Ooh, hacking mechs would be very nice. Yeah, let's take that one. Let's take the Haywire Protocol, going out and hacking the hacking enemy mechs. Lobster, what do you get? You should never be in the position where that could happen, or in theory, you shouldn't be in a position where that could happen. You don't generally grenade. Ooh, that now for a sniper, that could be extremely valuable. That's very tempting. I'll think about that one. And for the Grenadiers, what do we get? Ever Vigilant, automatic Overwatch zone if you move. Okay. Death from above, sure. And Implacable is nice. Oh, holo target. Yes, I want to give holo targeting to basically to all of my Grenadiers. I think because having the aim buff for everybody else is going to be extremely useful. I just need to remember to use them first. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, all right. I feel convinced. Let's take Rupture for Tristan. I just need to remember that he's got it. Ed is busy. Bagel isn't high enough. Lightning Hands would be quite useful for a sniper, just in case. Run and gun. That's not going to be a snipe, is it? He's not going to be able to dash and snipe. He's going to be able to dash and pistol shot, so that's not so useful. Lightning Hands, on the other hand, just gives him an extra shot that he can take at any opportune moment. Let's go for that one. Spend all his AP. Yeah, I agree, Mike. I'm trying to sort of go through and give them abilities that make sense for their for what the sort of way I use them. Run and gun for a ranger. I mean, for a specialist, turns them into a sort of a light version of a ranger. A very light ranger, I guess. It's only 10. He's got 15. Yeah, all right. Let's give him run and gun, because run and gun is very useful. And finally, I'm going to stop at the bottom of the lieutenants. Okay, so I still haven't decided whether to give him deflect or channel. I don't seem to use the focus power all that much, so let's take deflect for now. Oh wait, no, he can't afford it. I must have bought something. I must have bought something on one of the earlier ones with him before. Okay, that'll do then. That's enough spending of all of my ability points for the time being, at least. True. Yeah, I could turn the specialist into a sort of a run and gun type unit. It feels going a bit against what the specialists are meant to be for, but yeah, there's certainly potential in there. Anyway, I think that's enough of messing around with all of that. Let's go back and carry on building this radio relay over here. Ah, we've got a mission. This could be useful. 200 supplies and intel. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. So we need to go in and neutralize a target. So it's an assassination mission. We might see the Warlock. So I guess we're going to head over there. And then if we do see him, we'll just have to try and put down the pain on him as quickly as possible and dispatch him. Right. So what have we been given here? We've got Mark the Gunslinger, Tristan the Sniper. We've got a cheese wheel in the heavy role. Got a ranger, a medic, and a reaper. That's a pretty good squad, to be honest. My only thinking here that I might want to do something slightly different. Let's remove persistent for now. To look at the list is I feel like I should be trying to level up some of these people with in the much lower ranks. So people like Madman and Saphir, they could do with a bit of a bump to their skills and skill sets and things. We could leave Cheese Wheel behind. What skills does Cheese Wheel have? Many of them. many abilities. These are all going to be extremely useful. So she's got Shred and she's got Hollow Targeting and Heavy Ordnance, so she gets extra grenades. Whereas if instead we brought Saphir, we've still got 2 grenades at least, which isn't too bad. This is probably going to be a relatively small mission, and it doesn't mean we'll be able to get him upgraded. So he can also Shred. Oh, bond pairs is a good point as well. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look at our bond pairs. So we've got. So that means we should get rid of Lobster and replace him with Bagel because he's got the bond with Mark. I can't remember who else is bonded. So we've got Flyboy and Lobster are bonded. So that means we should get rid of Mark. But I kind of want to go and I want to play with some of the Gunslinger abilities because they're kind of fun. And also I've just spent a load of effort on upgrading Tristan as well. So I want to use his Rupture ability if I possibly can. Beth is bonded with Persistent. So that sort of suggests bringing Persistent would be a good idea. Who was the other? Who else did I have? Oh yeah, Saphir. I don't think Saphir is bonded with anyone because no, he's not been on enough missions to bond with anyone yet. Yeah, all right. Let's bring Persistent then. So we've got a medic, and I think a medic is important just in case things go badly. I don't know how long it would have taken to defrost Cheese Wheel on the previous mission if we hadn't had Persistent there with the med kit, but it's yeah, it seems like a good idea. So yeah, this is Team Purple, well, Team Pink over here with the then we've got the 2 purples here, and we've got one of the blues, and then Saphir on his own, who has a little bit of a friendship going with absolutely nobody, but he's got a reasonable level of cohesion with Peter. Yeah, so that'd be fine. I think this is okay. I need to check through the items and weapons again. This is a rather slow part of getting a mission up and running, unfortunately. So I need to go through here and just make sure everyone is appropriately armed. So loadout. We want you to have. We've got a Gauss rifle. That's great. Got a mag pistol. That's also great. Over here, let's give you the nanoscale vest because you're going to be up close because you're the gunslinger. Gauss rifle, you might as well take one that's been upgraded. Let's give you an autoloader, I think, because I'm pretty sure the other one also has an autoloader. Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't. No, Tristan did go in the last mission, so he does have an. Yeah, he's set up properly. Now we want to give Tristan. We want to give. We want to give the spider. Oh, the spider armor isn't finished. Damn it! I thought it was going to be finished by now. All right, never mind then. Yeah, he's got the anti-materiel rifle, which already has the aim buff and 2 free reloads. So that's good. That's great for a sniper. Personal combat sims. No point in giving you speed because you don't need it. There's point in giving Marker speed. What's he got at the moment? He's got agility. Let's give him. No, let's save the speed for a ranger like Pete over here. We've checked their weapons. Their loadout is okay. Nothing useful to give him. Medkit's there. Where's the smoke grenade gone? Oh, it's a grenade, so I can't take it without and someone doesn't take a grenade. Saphir, right? Your loadout. You got the mimic beacon. It's fine. Got a mag cannon. Let's give you a mag support cannon. There we go. Pete. You've got a health buff. Let's give you a different piece. Let's give you the speed one. We'll give the health one to someone else. Loadout. You've already got an upgraded shotgun. Yes. You've been on a mission just very recently, so you're fine. Health. Who else is going to be up at the front? Potentially. Who else is going to get shot at? More to the point. Now you've got the agility one already. Let's give it to Persistent. Then we can send her a bit more up front with that, and not feel quite so guilty about if she gets shot at a little bit. Loadout. Weapons wise, you've got a mag rifle with a stock. Let's give you one with. I was hoping for one with a scope on it. There we go. A scope and a repeater. Sure, why not? Yes, a shotgun is definitely going to be from Roshar. Nothing I can put in these utility slots at the moment. Right, that's fine. I've assigned the PC. Yep, I think we're good. Let's go. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point, Madman. Bringing out bringing the Templar might have been a good idea. The thing is that they're not. I mean, technically, they're both gunslingers or whatever it calls the class. But one of them is spec'd as a sniper, the other is spec'd as a pistolier, or is that as a gunslinger? But they're both sharpshooters. One is spec'd as a sniper, the other is spec'd as a gunslinger. So in theory, they are completely different. And Mark is more like a ranger than he is like a sniper.
They've asked us to move in and deal with this person once and for all. As always, we'll need to eliminate any hostile forces protecting the package to secure.
Here we are with very few frames per second.
Target if possible. Use force if necessary. Menace 1-5, target location confirmed. Move to engage.
Okay, so he's lurking in a building. Sure, that's fine. We'll just send a Reaper in to stab him in the head, and then just run around the corner, and we're out of there. Do we have a timer? And are we in concealment? We are in concealment, excellent. And we have a timer, but because I'm playing in slightly cheaty mode, it's a very, very long timer. So, my plan is initial plan is to send Beth and Tristan up onto the top of the building to have a good look around and see what's going on, and then perhaps send the others around the outside. Oh, I'm slightly unsure. Maybe just sending everyone up on the top, so we've got the element of so we've got the height advantage is the way to play this. Ideally, I'm going to run her all the way up to over, probably here, where there's a bit of cover. So let's move to here first, just to make sure it's safe up on the roof.
I'm on the move.
Wouldn't put it past this game to put a pod of enemies on the roof who will spot her. I'm a bit concerned by the green stuff coming out of the windows here, but never mind. Okay, and then over to here. What do your elf eyes see? Absolutely nothing. Excellent. Now, let's bring out one of the rangers. I'd quite like to have a look down through this window. I'd also like to have a look down off the roof on the other side. Just, you know, get an idea of the lay of the land, what we're dealing with, or whether there's going to be any enemies out here. So let's move him to here, I think. Because then he's going to be able to see all the way down this side, and quite a long way up here over here as well. It's not the furthest he could move. That would be... Blimey, he's quick. All these upgrades I've been giving people have been very effective. Actually, so take that back. Let's move him all the way to here.
Location confirmed.
And get a good scout all the way up miles ahead of where we're going. Still nothing. Interesting. Mark is similarly spec'd for getting up close and personal, so let's bring him along to here. The fact that I'm not finding any enemies at all along here is a little bit... Mark, are you just climbing on things for fun? There we go. The fact that I'm not finding any enemies along here is a little bit disconcerting, but, you know, I won't complain. I know they say it's quiet, too quiet. The problem with it being this quiet is there's a non-zero chance of me just finding every single pod all clustered in this building over here, waiting for me in a very, very suspicious way. I've got a tower down there. Maybe we'll see if Persistent can hack it. I don't think she can, because she doesn't have very good hacking skills. She's the medic, as we've discussed. But it'd be interesting to see. Interesting to see what the percentages are like. That's what I'm trying to say there. The 3 different Overwatch options are Overwatch this particular person, Overwatch everybody, or Overwatch everybody except the currently selected person. It's a mod that I've added because otherwise when you get to the end of a normal turn and you want to put 6 people into Overwatch, it takes about half an hour to do. So I have an Overwatch all mod, so I can just poke it and everybody starts Overwatching. Really useful. Right, it is still quiet, too quiet. Let's get Beth up here. See if there's anything beyond the front of the building. Aha!
The aliens may
Ooh.
have cleaned up the design, but these monsters are no better than the ones my father dealt with.
It's an Archon. Spoilers. Right, so that's a thing. So I think, how do we want to deal with these? That's the question. I mean, we can wake up the Archon with a squad sight from here that is almost certainly going to hit. We could do it with a rupture squad sight. We do a rupture shot actually. In fact that's how we should open this. We've got rupture. The Archon has 18 health, so it's going to be a little bit of a faff to deal with. What's with the green pools down here? It looks like the polluted lakes in Factorio. Right, so yes, we're going to open with a rupture shot, boom, like that. 86% to hit. It's not too bad. It apparently uses all of his ammunition in one go, by the looks of it, which is a little extreme, but sure. That is, yeah, uses all of his ammo in one go, but okay, I guess we'll take that if we have to. And then we'll bring other people like Persistent up over here as well. And I wanted to get her in over here ideally, so that she'd have a better chance of doing an Overwatch shot when he moves. Yeah, I guess that's what it is. You pull the trigger really hard, and it causes that. You reckon that's a graphical glitch? I was thinking, I was assuming this was just supposed to be some sort of weird alien pollution that's been pumped into the river systems. But you might be right. Who knows? So let's get Persistent over here. Let's have a look at the. We don't have a hack available. Okay, she can't see that tower. She's too far back. Sophia. He doesn't have any armor, but somebody else over there might. So we'll move you over here so you can hopefully shred in another turn. Mark, we're going to need to do some shooting, so let's. Okay, we'll bring you. Let's bring you over here for now because we're not going to do anything this turn, and you might be able to see from there actually. No, you can't. No, can you? No, you've only got squad sight view. Maybe they'll come closer when we wake them up. We'll see. Pete, you're a ranger. You kind of need to be closer than this, or it's better if you're closer than this because, as previously discussed, you have a shotgun. Could bring you to here. Oh no, that would. What are you triggering? Where are you triggering? Oh, that's dropping through the window to get to. If I want you to get that far, you're going to smash through the skylights and drop down that way. But if I want you to come to here, then you can do it over the top, across the top of the building. All right, let's do that. Hello, Turd Poppin. That's a quality name there. Any relation to Mary Poppin? Yeah, let's move Pete over here, and then he's going to be able to hopefully provide some sort of useful fire support, or maybe run in and poke somebody with his sword. Who knows? But for now, that's about it. I'll move the Reaper forwards into the corner so she's actually got proper cover. And then, yeah, Overwatch. No, Overwatch all. That one. Now, I don't expect anything to happen here because nobody's going to get spotted, he says with extreme optimism. Okay, at this point, we can so I don't know how we managed to spot the rest of this pod up here, given that I've moved Pete. Okay, Pete, maybe he can't see over the lip of this bit, but I'm surprised that Beth can't see from up there. Maybe you have to be in one of these squares to spot it. But we've already decided what we're going to do. We're going to have Lobster open up with Rupture. He's got an 86% hit chance, which is reasonable. I think it's good. It's good enough to be worth taking. And if we miss, hopefully the Archon won't notice. If we do hit, it's going to automatically deal a crit damage. So that's presumably going to be maybe 18. I mean, that might be a straight up kill. Hang on. Yeah, 7 to 9 for a normal hit. Rupture is a guaranteed crit if it hits. So this might just be a straight up kill. We should see. Oh yeah, some of them should be on Overwatch. That's a good point. Not everybody. I want to put Persistent on Overwatch. And I won't put Sophia on Overwatch because we all saw what happened last time. I won't put Mark on Overwatch because he's got so many useful gunslingery type abilities that I think having him not on Overwatch is going to give him much more use. With lightning hands and multiple pistol shots and that sort of thing. I'm not going to put. I'm not going to put anyone else on Overwatch because I want to be able to use all of their abilities afterwards. Maybe no. Heavy's never hit anything with Overwatch, especially at extreme range. Yeah, I think we'll just have Persistent on Overwatch. So if anything runs towards us, she can take a pot shot at it. Right. So back to Plan A. Rupture time. Oh, only 1.5 damage. Okay. Well, that and then we've got plenty of follow-ups to do as well, and we're going to get bonus damage as well from it in the future. To be honest, this ability, 13. Nice. So that's, yes, it's definitely less than double damage. Right, there we go. There's the other two, as expected. We've got everyone's attention. Here we go. Here's Persistent's reaction fire. And nice, she's taken out the Archon. Sweet. So what have we got down there? What are those guys? What is he? Oh, he is a shield bearer. Okay. And he's a heavy lancer. So the heavy lancer is by far the more dangerous of the two. because he can because the shield bearer is probably just going to pop up his shield in his turn and not attack. Unfortunately, unless I use run and gun is run and gun a once per mission, or is it a thing that recharges like lightning hands? I can't remember. I think it's a I think run and gun is something that reprocs after 3 turns or something. So I could run and gun him round to here. Alternatively, I could just go swording, and that's a 6 to 8 damage. But then the Lancer guy has the sorry, my train of thought. He has the Lancer has 7 health and 1 armor. Okay, so that's almost certainly not going to be a kill. The shotgun blast will also do 6 to 8, but if I run in close and use Deadeye, then he's going to be guaranteed. I think that's going to be. Yeah, let's try this, because I've just given him these 2 new abilities, so I'm going to with the intent of using them exactly like this. So let's give this a shot. I can use run and gun. Actually, no, he's had run and gun for ages, but I've just given him the other one, Deadeye, with the intention of going up to people like this, going, oh hi, and so he's got a 100% hit chance with that. Switch over to Deadeye, and he's got 97% chance to do 9 to 12 damage. So this is a guaranteed straight up kill if he hits, and it's a 3% chance. 3% chance of everything going wrong. So you know what? I think that's probably going to be worth it. There's also a chance of doing a crit and getting even more damage, of course. He's also got Implacable, so that means I can put him back into cover over here if unfortunate things happen with trying to take out this other guy. So we've got Saphir, who does have Shred, so it's a 40% hit chance, but he's not going to get a better chance than this. He's not in high cover. Oh, maybe he is, actually, because of the tree. So I'd need to get him all the way across to about where Beth is. What does she see? Yeah, that's only low cover from where Beth is. So I don't. But yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything there. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take a shot with Saphir and basically assume that it's going to miss. That's fine. But it gives us a chance to shoot, and if he does hit, it's going to shred the armor, and it's going to do some damage. And if it does miss, it's going to put hollow targeting. No, it's not going to put hollow targeting on him. We haven't got hollow targeting. It's just if it does hit, it's going to be worthwhile because it's going to shred the armor. I could move him to here, and he might have a slightly better hit chance from here. Let's try that. How's that? No, it's still high cover. Okay, it's only where Beth is standing that gets the low cover. Alright, we'll just take it. And he hit! What a legend! Nice one, Saphir. I'm honestly impressed. That was a 40% chance, and you got the hit. Yeah, that's brilliant. And now we have what chance do we have from here? We have a 59% with Mark, so we'll use Lightning Hands. Basically, we get 3 pistol shots with Mark. And who else do we have who can play? Nobody, actually. Okay, so Mark is the last option. So we'll use Lightning Hands first, just because. It'll miss, but that's fine, because we can now fire the pistol. Actually, that's a 49%. The sniper rifle has a 59%. No, I know how these numbers work. If we fire the pistol twice or thrice, then there's a higher percentage of chance of hitting than if we fire the sniper rifle once and the pistol once. There we go. That's what we were looking for. Oh yeah, Beth does still have a turn, but she might get revealed if she gets a kill. I don't remember what I've given her in the way of special tricks and tactics. There's a bondmate thing. So yeah, so she doesn't have the thing that guarantees her to not be revealed if she hits. Now, granted, she does have a shadow, so she could go back into stealth if necessary. But there's no point in risking it if we don't need to. Okay, so that was. I feel like we dealt with that Archon and his friends pretty well. So I think for my next trick, I shall try and get Beth over to here, not going through the middle of that spy area. So let's move to here first. And get a little bit of an idea of what's going on over here. Okay, so she can't get far enough to really be. Actually, I say she can't get far enough to be useful. If I run her up to here, the bottom of this ladder, she'll get a little bit more vision, and next turn she'll be able to get much higher. Pete, let's tuck you in here so you're at least in cover, just in case something unfortunate happens. There we go. Okay, so they've spotted us. That's unfortunate. And they spotted Beth as well. That's also unfortunate. Okay. Where are they going? And what do we have? So we have a mech, we have a trooper, and we have... Is that another shield bearer? I think that's another shield bearer, but let's check. Yeah. Okay, so we've got oh, of course, Tristan completely emptied his magazine with that Rupture shot. And Rupture does respawn after 3 turns. Excellent. I was hoping it would. In fact, speaking of things that what's the name? Yeah, Run and Gun and Deadeye both will come back after a couple of turns as well. Excellent. So we can just keep using those in the future as well if we want. So let's take the free reload.
We're green to go.
Chonk. There we go. Nice. And we've got what have we got? We've got an Advent mech with a 100% hit chance here, but it's a but it's armoured, so I don't really want to shoot him with Bagel. I mean, there's a chance of a kill, but only a chance. It's not really worth it. Over there we have... What even is that? It doesn't... Why is it not telling me? Okay, we have the Advanced Trooper there, and we have the... Oh, it is a shield bearer. Okay, so I think Mech is priority 1, Trooper is priority 2. So, right, Sophia. We're going to open with you again, because you're good at armour. What are your hit chances? So we've got a 90% on that mech. So we've got a couple of choices here. We can either drop the we can either shred the mech's armor, in which case do we shred both? Yes, we'll shred both his armor points if we hit it, and it's a 90%er. That's pretty good. Alternatively, we lob one of these grenades in. Alternatively, we don't lob one of these grenades in, and they're slightly too far apart anyway. So, okay, that has made my decision for me. We could move him forwards one. We could even move him forward to here or down to here, and then he probably would have the grenade range. But I think we'd still only be able to get one of them. I'd much rather take the 90%er on the mech from up here, and that will shred its armor and probably bring it quite close to death as well, which is very, very nice. Spot on, Sophia. And yes, you direct hit on the mech, and all its armor's gone, and most of its health's gone now. So that is an absolute sitting duck, probably for someone like Mark, who'll come along and do another kill steal turn. We don't have lightning hands this turn, though, so if he runs forward, he's only going to have 1 pistol shot available. If he does, if we can't get the mech any other way, we'll do that. Beth could probably banish this one in front of her. He's flanked, 100% chance to hit. If we use banish... I mean, we've got 300% hits, so that's a guaranteed kill. Probably it'll be a guaranteed kill on the second shot, to be honest. So that is definitely a possibility. The Reaper is already revealed, so we don't care about that. So we've got those two. That guy's definitely dead. The Beth can deal with him. That's fine. This one is probably a sitting duck for Mark. We'll worry about that in a moment. So the only one that's left is the shield bearer up there. And what's Lobster's shot like at him? 65%. That's not amazing. We could do a kill zone. I don't want to do a kill zone. Ooh, who do you team up? You team up with Pete, don't you? Oh, I forgot about Pete. Sorry, Pete. Okay. Right. I mean, I know he's got armor, and therefore he's not ideal for a ranger to go up against. But if we move Pete to here, assuming we don't reveal another pod around here, which is admittedly a possibility, Pete can shoot him in the head, and then shoot him in the head again with the additional turn given to him by Tristan. And I think that's probably going to be much better than attempting... Who have you got? Than attempting the 60-something% chance shot. So, right, let's start at the very beginning, a very good place to start, and banish this trooper. I do feel that using banish on a trooper is a little bit overkill, but when he's right in front of me like this, and it's a little bit concerning, and nobody else is going to be able to shoot him because he's behind high cover, I think it's very worthwhile. There we go, and it only took 2 out of 3 rounds as well. In hindsight, I should have moved us there. Oh no, it doesn't matter. We're going to kill the mech. In fact, we're going to kill the mech right now with Mark. So we move Mark forwards to here. And then fire the pistol at the mech. It's a 94% chance. I think that's probably going to hit. There we go. Mark is doing all the kill stealing today, but that's how things go when you have someone who does top up damage like that. So, actually, let's run Pete to here because that reveals a bit less space over this way. So there's a bit less smaller chance of spotting another pod. So if we move to here, oh no, wait. No, we can't do that because he hasn't got run and gun. Damn it. I get one shot if I did that with Tristan's extra turn, but one shot with the shotgun is going to do 6 to 8 damage, 10% chance of a crit. I don't think that's enough. I can move him to here, but he's not going to get... Oh, this is slightly harder than I was expecting. Let's take a softening up shot with Persistent first. With any luck, she'll either do a load of damage to him, and then it'll be an easy kill. Only take 1 to kill. Or she'll destroy the cover in front of him. And if she destroys the cover in front of him, because if she misses, hopefully she'll destroy the cover. In which case... Oh, or alternatively, she just won't be able to get close enough to see him. Got aid protocol. Didn't we bring combat protocol? Oh, but you need to be able to see to be able to do combat protocol, presumably. Yes, there's... No, wait. Oh, no, I bought Haywire Protocol, not Combat Protocol. Ah, my mistake. Right, so she simply can't see him. She's too far away. Now, it is a shield bearer, so leaving him alive is not the end of the world. He'll probably just pop up his shield. So given that, let's move Pete to here and take 2 reasonable chance shots. Like this. So he's there. We can now fire a weapon. He's got... Oh, no, it's a 94% chance. Okay. That's... This might just be a straight-up kill. Like that, in fact. Okay, I was worrying a bit more than I needed to. I didn't need to give him Tristan's aim boost thing. Right, I kind of don't want Pete to be up there because I feel he's a bit exposed if another pod comes around the corner. So I'm going to run him back to where he came from since he's got the Implacable. Pete is so mobile. This is fantastic. I'm definitely a great fan of that. And we'll move Persistent and Tristan forwards to the front side of the building over here. There's probably not going to be anything else to shoot from here, I don't think. Because I suspect we've dealt with all the pods that are in sight at the moment. But, you know, it's a good idea to check these, to get people into suitable places. Why are they called pods? That's a very good question. Maybe it's related to whales or to peas. I don't know. They just all. It's the term that everybody seems to use. So I've done the same. Right, we're going to go back into Shadow with the Reaper. We should probably do a reload, to be honest. I know she's got 1 round left, but. Is that actually true, Mike, or are you just making that up, or is it actually the case? I'm tempted to go up here and try and see if there's any way in off the roof, just for sort of, you know, flanking purposes. But also, I'm tempted to go to here and just have a look inside and see what there is. In fact, let's do that. She's got 2 moves, so she can move to there with the first move. Can open the door.
Be grateful you still have your life.
Target identity confirmed. Menace 1-5. Remember, we're here to capture the VIP if possible.
Okay.
Knock them out and bring them in.
I know where you are.
Okay, so there's nobody else visible. There's no enemies visible in here apart from the VIP. So I think let's not poke him with the Reaper because that'll get sort of the wrong type of attention. Instead, let's move Pete up to here. And then I think next turn he's then going to be able to just run straight inside and grab the VIP.
On the move.
There we go. Now, other people probably need to move up at this point because I think there's a non-zero chance that when we tag the VIP, we're going to get some advent attention. We also need to get up onto the... Is this the rooftop? Yes, this is the roof of the building. Is there? Oh, there's a ladder there. That's very convenient. So the escape route, the obvious escape route, is grab the VIP, up the ladder, round the corner, into the into the escape pod. No, it's escape area. This does depend on whether there's any more advent in this building. Oh yeah, there's a climbable area over there. Yeah, so anyone who doesn't go in through the building can go up there. That makes a lot of sense. Or over here if we're desperate. So given that we have to escape in no more than 20 turns, I think it's time to just start running everybody forwards and trying to get basically over to here as far as we can. I've been a little bit spoiled by how fast Pete moves, so yes, all the badminton has clearly paid off very nicely. And yeah, Mark's actually slower. Oh, that wasn't Mark. That was Lobster. No matter. He's appeared slower because he's further away, in a sort of these cows are small, these cows are far away kind of way. So we'll move everyone up over here. We don't have any Overwatches available, which is a little bit awkward, but well, I think we should be. I hope we're going to be reasonably safe at the moment. We'll find out in a moment or two, I think. And persistence reasonably quick. Right. Anyway, that's everyone moved over here now. There is okay. I'll take it back. There is one person on who can Overwatch. So we'll, but she's concealed, so she probably won't shoot anything unless it comes up and pokes her really close. Anyway. Right, Tristan. Where can we put you for the time being? Let's come to here. I am slightly concerned that the VIP will try and run away if he sees anybody. I don't think he will because of the way he's cowering, but I am slightly paranoid about that. So we'll just do we'll advance people up like this. I don't want to grab him, as I was saying, until the next turn, because if he because I suspect when we grab him, it's going to call for advent reinforcements, and that is a thing I would prefer to avoid. Okay, that's everyone in more or less the right place. You know what? He spotted. I think he spotted us because we've had a few people who've been in visual range of him. So let's just move Pete up to here. So he's really close and can clearly do all kinds of useful stuff in the next turn. Right, and we shall Overwatch. It makes sense that you get a better bonus if you do the harder thing. That is, don't kill the guy, I suppose. You know what? I'm actually going to carry on a little bit further than this, and I'm going to get some people up on top of the building over here. Let's not do that with you, actually. Let's send the Reaper up, because she can get here while still being in concealment, just in case there is another pod down the side here waiting for us. You can call me paranoid if you like. I'd rather call it cautious and sensible. Okay, so that route is clear on the way out. So we'll move Mark up here. And Sophia, so we'll get them up as sort of ready to defend up here when something unpleasant inevitably happens. And I'm going to make the most of having a decent amount of time. Now, I started with 24 turns, so if I can finish before 12 turns are up, then I'll consider it to be essentially that I've completed the mission on hard mode, I guess. You can't get up there. You can get up over here. I think I'll just leave these two down here for now. Oh, what hack can you do? All right, let's find out. See if there's anything interesting. Because there might be an extra supplies or something like that that's easy to get. I know persistence hacking score isn't the greatest, but okay, you know what? Let's take this one. In fact, that's a guarantee. All right, that's awesome. That's absolutely fantastic. So let's, yeah. Right, I have a cunning plan. That is absolutely fantastic. I hadn't realised that was going to be a thing, or I might have. To be honest, I might have used it. Oh, hang on. If I move her away, she's not going to be able to do the hack. Is she? Oh, she is. How come she can still? I'm surprised she can still hack from here, but I'll take it. So if we move her to here. Oh no, she can't. It's greyed out. Damn it. Idiot. Right, okay, I've messed up. What I was planning to do was get everyone, grab the guy, run as far as Pete could, then do the hack, and then start running afterwards. So, I messed up there. That was a bit of a fail. Oh well, we'll work it out some other way. In fact, in that case, let's just move Pete in over here. But we won't subdue the VIP this time. We'll give him a turn to run away, and then probably have to run after him, but we'll see. Good. So, Pete, I want you to subdue this fella. There we go. Nice icon for the subdue. Schmeck. That wasn't a fist, but I'll go with it. And now pick him up, please. I should probably, actually, in hindsight, I should probably have used somebody else, because Pete is quite useful for killing anything that turns up. But never mind, because Pete is also swift, and therefore can get to, even carrying this bloke, can get to here in a single turn. Let's adjust people's positions a little bit. Let's put Sophia by this box. Then we can run Pete up to buy that chest there, so he's got at least some cover from any advent that might come dropping in. And then we'll get Persistent and Tristan up to wherever we can put them. Then everybody can go on Overwatch, and we'll have a reasonable chance of any advent who do try and drop in, we should be able to get them. But that's it, I haven't seen a flare yet, so I think we might be safe for another turn. You're kind of speedy. I think you could... Yeah, they're not going to be able to do anything on the first turn when they drop in, anyway. So we can just get everyone up here. And we're going to be able to have left before any Advent troops are able to do anything at this rate. Oh yeah, could still do the hack. That's the point. Oh, she's in the wrong place now. But that's the thought. Yes, if things look dangerous in the next turn, I can run Persistent over to here, hack the Gibson. And then she's probably going to be able to sprint most of the way, if not all the way, up to over here in a single turn. So yeah, that could be quite useful. Good thinking, Sphere. Right, so now we Overwatch.
I'll keep an eye on it.
There we go. That was the response I was expecting. So, you know, I mean, I feel, yeah, Pete can easily make it into the evac zone. I'm tempted to let them come, just for the just to farm the XP. Because once we're in the evac zone, when they drop in, they won't be able to do anything. I don't know why there's some no entry signs on this side of this on this side of the thingy, but never mind. Can someone else get to the back corner of it? Yes, but not without a dash. Yeah, true. We could just and we could shred them with grenades. I didn't give I haven't given Pete Bladestorm, so it won't help him very much. But yeah, if we just arrange all our people around here, around the where they're dropping into, they're going to drop in here, and we're going to have enough move to get round them if I don't think we're going to be able to kill them. So yeah, let's just do some let's prod some buttock. I mean, this range, even a heavy's going to hit on an Overwatch, surely.
I guess that'll be okay.
What about Mark? Is he a little bit further away? Yes, he is. All right, Mark, I shall dash with over to here. Oh, I found some more. Okay, turns out there were some more aliens downstairs in the building. I was not expecting that. Okay, maybe... no, friendly fire is not a thing, except with explosives. Happily. Okay, that was unexpected. You've still got 2 grenades left. Sophia, you've not been using your grenades. What are you saving them for? Obviously this, but yeah, let's put a grenade there. Actually, I should have just run away. This is a mistake. Damn it. I should just run away from this mission, this bit. But still, we've opened up the area in front of them now. And that probably means that everyone over here, we're not going to... This unfortunately means we're not going to get the overshots, overwatches in that I was hoping for. But, you know what? I'm tempted to do some more killing anyway. Now, which is at least less dangerous? Wait, what? How can you not see anything? Oh, damn it! I screwed up there. I confused myself. That's not good. I thought I had a full turn to play with. I didn't, so I shouldn't have put Persistent there. None of these guys can. Oh, you got to. Oh no, you got. That's if you move. Drat. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have just run away at that point. Because we aren't in a good position to attack them at all, and there's going to be reinforcements coming in, and nobody can overwatch except for the 2 people who can. Okay. Yeah, let's evac. Let's evac Pete because he's got the dude.
VIP secure and in position for evac.
This is Firebird. VIP is secure.
Let's keep Mark for the time being, even though he can't reaction fire. We're probably going to pull out as soon as the next turn starts. So this has been a bit of a fail. As I say, I should have just retreated immediately, but oh well. Very nearly landed on Beth as well, so she's going to have lost concealment, but that's fine.
The shadows they cannot run.
It's an obvious flank.
Tristan can shoot the priest in the back, as can Beth. That wasn't fatal. That's a shame. The stun lance has gone down inside. These guys, at least they only get 1 move each, so the Spectre is going to cover again. The sectoids are probably just going to do some psionic nonsense, I imagine, because that's what they normally do. Oh no! I take it back. Oh dear, that was not good. Okay, right. Let's. I'm going to move everybody into the evac zone, and then see what shooting we can do from here.
Trusting you here.
Because I don't think there's any point in trying to do anything else. Is there anyone else far away? No, there isn't. Okay, so Mark, what do you see? You see that guy at 46%. Well, I'm not going to do anything else with you. You might as well take the shot. You missed. That's not surprising. It was 46% as we. Oh, I'd forgotten we had that. Yeah, let's not take any more shots that might miss, because apparently I completely forgot that there was the some advent troops will return fire if they if you shoot at them and miss. I forgot we had that. This is the problem with only playing this game once a week. I forget all of the little details of things that are going on. So that's frustrating because, well, the first basically we got 2 people injured due to foolish mistakes, essentially. The first one was because I forgot where we were in the turn, and the second one was because I forgot that we had the thing where they'd shoot back if you missed them. So that's irritating. So Sophia gets most exposed. That's probably why he got hurt. Sorry about that. Moved quite a long way. 2 out of 2. Both shots hit, so well done there. And your grenade did quite well as well. Most exposed. Okay. How did everyone else do? Tristan got the most assists, so yeah, did most damage that didn't result in a kill. I mean, that's sort of what what a sniper is there for. I'm surprised that you only fired twice, actually. Pete gets the close range because he got in at, well, close range. There we go, and did the most crits and did some kill stealing. He got again 2 out of 2 shot accuracy. So there's not been all that much shooting in this one. Beth got 3 out of 3. And was the sneakiest, apparently. Spent most time in concealment. Yes, there we go. Mark did 10 damage. Oh, he only had 2 out of 5 shot accuracy. But then he was just blazing away with his pistol and just did anything that moved. So that was kind of understandable. And then Persistent did 10 damage. One shot, 1 hit. That's not bad. How do I get back to the... No, that's not the photo I wanted to create. I want to get back to the take a photo of the group, but I don't seem to be able to. I don't know how to get rid of that. Oh well, never mind. Yes, the awards are a mod event, a mod thing rather. So yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to have awards for people to show how well they've been doing. Oh, we got a poster anyway. Okay. All right, so let's have a look at the find out about the injuries. Because sorry about that, both of you. I made a couple of foolish mistakes there, and you ended up paying for it. So Sophia is wounded, but also promoted. So you know, pluses and minuses. Got a fair amount of tiredness as well across the board. A 13-day injury for Mark. Mark seems to be quite brittle. When he gets hurt, he goes off into sickbay for a long time. Yeah, it was partly. Yeah, it was partly greed, or at least most, or maybe even mostly greed. But let's have a look at what Sphere gets. Right, he gets suppression or demolition. I don't really use either, to be honest. Let's take demolition. I think that's has more potential for being useful. Because I just never seem to use suppression. I'd rather get into a better position and then just go for the shot, or miss the shot and get holo targeting up and running. So yeah, we'll have you back up, and I reckon Sophia will probably be healthy again by the next mission. Mark is going to miss 1, maybe 2, I reckon, with that sort of injury time. And yes, we've managed to nick this bloke here, and nothing else because it was a pull out and evac thing.
Hello, Commander.
But we do get these rewards though. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I was exactly, Madman. I was sort of hoping that the down there on the ground. Yeah, I wasn't expecting those ones on the ground floor. If they hadn't been there, if it had just been the ones who dropped in from the sky, we'd have had lots of Overwatches available, and we'd have been able to shred them fairly effectively, and probably kill at least 1, maybe 2 of them. But yeah, they unfortunately we discovered an extra pod. But 200 supplies though. I think that's very worth having. And we can finish. Let's finish the spider suit and then think about what else we want to do. Okay, another intel one over here. We won't look at that just yet, but at least now we're starting to get things that we can actually go off and do.
Choose a target, pick up their trail.
Oh yes, we're building a radio relay up here. That's what we're doing.
I strike without warning. Think of it as mercy.
Probably finish the spider suit on the flight over.
Don't even have time to notice they're dead.
Right, so finish the spider suit. Does that mean... Oh yeah, we get a spider suit. Excellent. So that's what I wanted. We'll give that to Lobster or Bagel, depending whichever one is the sniper for that mission. Because the best thing about this is they can do the tactical relocate with the grappling hook and still fire the sniper rifle afterwards because it's a free movement. Yes, you're probably right. It's the German employee protection, so he gets a long time off from getting injured. If I want more spider suits, do I build them in engineering?
New orders.
And if so, how much do they cost? I'm just sort of curious. I'm not going to build another one because I don't want another one. No, maybe you build them in the proving ground again then.
Doctor, must have been pretty cushy working with.
Oh yes, I can build another spider suit here if I want to.
So why the sudden change of heart?
Like most people, I wanted to believe
So
that
it wants
the
me to do
aliens
that.
were legitimately interested in peace. Although
I'm going to take the Hunter's Axe next because that's a free attack for a ranger, and I think that's really useful. The question is, what does it do to the amount of damage to do with the sword? Let's take that anyway. And then I think also Frost Bomb. Tempted by Shadowkeeper.
Then I'd say you've got your work cut out for you.
And I'm also curious about the exosuit
As soon as we're finished, Commander.
and all the experimental stuff down here. So yeah, plenty to do, but we're not going to do the experimental grenades or heavy weapons until we've got America, until we've got the North America, because then they'll be instant. So we might as well make the most of that. Bolt caster again sounds nice. Yeah, we shall see. We'll make lots of these things once we finish the Hunter's Axe, and probably spend all of our supplies. But it's nice to know all of our resources. It's nice that the proving ground pulls from a different supply pool mostly than the stuff you build in the workshop. So you can kind of do both things. Because over here, I don't think we actually need anything. We've got all the items we want. We've got all the grenades and things I want. Although I am still tempted by mind shields. There are no weapons, and the only armor we have, I'm not too bothered about. So I don't think there's anything else to do here. We do have... How are our wounded doing? Yeah, Mark is in there for 12 days. Mike has 8 days to go as well. Sphere is out for 5. And we've got a few other people who are out being just generally tired or busy. So we'll get them. But they'll come back sooner or later. Right, let's finish this radio relay, and then we'll go and get some more intelligence. There. Oh, Hunter's Axe. Right, nice. I want to see what that's like actually. So if we come in here and soldiers and a ranger and loadout. So at the moment he's got the arc blade, which does 4 to 6, and has a crit chance to 10, 4 to 6, 10, 25. This one is 4 to 6, crit chance of 10. Okay, so he's essentially he's exchanging the stun chance for an additional thrown weapon. I believe the infirmary happens automatically, but thank you for the reminder. Because I also want to put Pete in here. No. Oh, hang on. Wait, what? I thought Pete was scared of sectoids. Oh no. There we go. No, it's yeah, Pete. I thought Pete was. Oh, is it because he's tired? He can't go in for. But But Mark has the fear of missed shots, so we need to send him in for reprogramming once he's recovered. I thought Pete had a fear of sectoids that I was going to get rid of. Yeah, because that triggered in the last mission. He saw one and panicked, or no, he saw one and didn't panic. But it's not there anymore. That's weird. Yeah, he's got this over here in the traits, fear of missed shots. If we look at Pete, I can't see them because he's got too many traits. Pete, you've been upgraded too much. This needs to turn into 2 columns, just in general, to be honest. Spotter adjacency bonus. Okay, maybe he's got over his fear of sectoids. But yes, the infirmary has effect automatically, but we need another engineer for it to work just all the time. And unfortunately, I don't have a free engineer, because I can't take them out of here because we're using all of the resistance. We're using that up too heavily. I could take the one engineer out of here, out of here, and put her in here, but that wouldn't help because then we'd lose power. And all the rest of them are gremlins who can only go into rooms that are adjacent to the workshop. Ideally, this workshop would be 1 room higher. These 2 would be swapped over, as would these 2. Basically, ideally, I'd have known about the workshop before I designed my Avenger, but I didn't, so I haven't. And we're just going to have to deal with it. But maybe we'll go off looking for another engineer at some point in the near future, because another engineer would be very useful for the infirmary. And for clearing the debris down here as well, for that matter. Right. Let's try and finish this radio relay. Oh wait, I didn't set up another proving ground thing. Nice, even more supplies. Proving ground. Project. So, we have the bolt caster, which I'm guessing is a novelty shotgun. Got a Shadow Keeper, which is a novelty pistol. We've got a Warlock who's talking about random nonsense. Got the Frost Bomb. Frost Bomb I think would be really nice actually. Let's have a Frost Bomb, because I think that's going to be extremely handy. My biggest concern with the things like the Bolt Caster and the Shadow Keeper is that they're going to be sort of tier 1 weapon. They're going to be better tier 1 weapons. Or do they get upgraded by the appropriate researchers as well? Or are there even more researchers that I need to do to upgrade them? I don't actually know. But I want Frost Bombs seem really, really useful. And blue screen protocols. Well, there's so many things that I want. Do they get upgraded by me upgrading the equivalent weapon? So for example, the Shadow Keeper, does that get upgraded by me buying the pistol upgrades, or do I have to buy a Shadow Keeper upgrade as well? That's also a factor, because it could be quite expensive if I need to do all of them individually. Right, separate upgrade. Okay, so it's like the Templar weapons and the Reaper weapons and so on. Okay. What do I have? So I have a choice between Intel, more Intel. Sorry, no, Intel over here with 8 days, power in 7 days. Go to the black market and see what's available, and then decide whether to spend all my Intel. Let's go to the black market, see what's available. Did I already do this month? I can't remember. We'll have a look anyway, and then we can go out and gather more Intel one way or another. What have you got for sale? Oh, superior autoloader. That's very worthwhile. Putting that on a sniper a sniper's rifle is going to be fantastic, because they'll just never need to worry about reloading. That's fantastic. Superior hair trigger, and that's a 15% chance of not using your turn up when you do a thing. It'd be quite nice because you just randomly get here is another go, and that could be quite useful. It's something you can't rely on, but if you try and use that person early on in the turn, again, could be very handy. Superior conditioning, that's lots of extra health. Superior focus, that's will. It's not so useful. Superior perception. That's a big aim boost. That's very worth having for, well, almost anyone, to be honest. Okay, so you can upgrade them all, but it's going to cost a lot of. It's going to cost extra to upgrade them all. So I'll do that when I'll do those when I'm feeling rich. Well, speaking of which, I could buy some supplies. 35 intel. How much have I got? I've got 78, so I could basically buy 2 things from the things that I might want. The autoloader is very tempting, just in order to keep a sniper in the game for as long as possible. The supplies are very tempting because I'm absolutely ripping through supplies at the moment. There's so much stuff I keep wanting to buy. And the superior perception is very, very tempting as well. Yeah, I think superior perception is going to be very worth having, especially as I've got the boost to all PCSs from Africa. The autoloader, we've already got a tier 2 autoloader on the sniper rifle though, so I think we probably don't need that. I do want the supplies though. Yeah, let's take the supplies and then head off and get all of our money stolen from East Africa. Thanks, Chosen.
Our friends in the Resistance are paying a heavy price with the Chosen running loose. We should do what we can to take them down before they hit again.
We probably should. Maybe it is time to start thinking about going after the assassin. Let's get some intel.
We are victorious, and the cause is advanced.
Hurrah! Alright, so Mox has gained XP, Ed has gained XP, they can become friends, or slightly friendlier. Mox has gained a health buff, and we've spent some intel as we know.
If there are orders you would have us follow, Commander.
Right, so there we go. We've got the sabotage. Oh, it's a resistance order that we need to activate. Okay, that's fine. We've got plenty of room for those now. That's actually quite good. So I was just saying maybe we should carry on going after the hunter. Weapon upgrades increase ammo count, do they? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't realise that. I thought the because the upgrades we've got so far, everyone's still the snipers still only have 3 round magazines. So how are we going? We've got the unlock the chosen stronghold mission, so we can go and try and take on the assassin. Needs a major, and then a soldier and a reaper. Okay, so that would be most of my troops. So if we did this one, we'd have to send in. Oh, okay. We'd have to wait for Pete to recover. We'd have to send in Pete and Beth and just somebody else. So that's quite a lot of my troops gone, or quite a lot of my both of my majors gone for this mission. So that's I'm a little loath to do that. Health, abilities, points, and will. Facility leads, kind of useful. Dodge is probably useful, given that to the people who tend to get stuck out the front. Definitely useful. I don't care so much about scientists. A hacking reward would be quite nice. Give that to persistent, make her a little better at hacking. Hunt the warlock. Somebody gets some additional mobility. Give that. We could give that to Pete, except he's tired, and have him move even more quickly. He's ridiculous. He's getting ridiculous. It's fantastic. And 2 other people in there. I mean, that's quite useful. It'll get us towards dealing with the warlock. We'd form a bond, get some aim, will buff, increase combat intelligence. I know Madman really wants me to do that one, but that's only going to be for one person. Not so useful, especially as all of my best people have got most of their upgrades now already, or lots of upgrades already. We could find the hunter, which is get health buff there, and again similar sort of requirements for that. To be honest, getting some more loot seems like a good one to go for because I am still poor. And increasing income, it's 13 a month. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Right, so the ones I want to do, gather intel would be nice. I'm not too worried about that. A facility leader would be quite handy. Any of the hunters chosen would be good, but I don't want to do that one because I'll lose both of my high-ranking soldiers. I think I'm going to do recover loot for now, and then after that we'll do one of these hunt the chosens. Probably the hunter, and get a little bit closer to that. In fact, no, let's do them the other way around, because if I do this one, I don't even know when is it in the month. It is June the 20th. Right, let's get that one. Let's get the this warlock, the hunter one done first, because that way we'll get an extra slot for things with the Templars. So we'll be able to get an extra resistance order with them. So that'll be useful. So we need to send in a lieutenant at least. Who should we send in? Who's not been Who? I don't really know. We could send in Mox and Ed to increase their friendliness again. We could send in. Let's send in. Let's send in Tack. Maybe expanded magazines. So expanded magazines and autoloaders are sort of, they're not equivalent. Obviously, the expanded magazine gets you more shots, which for something, if for a ranger who's got banish, that'd be fantastic. So I would like to stick a larger magazine on Beth's rifle at some point. But for a sniper who doesn't have some sort of auto fire type thing, I think the autoloaders are better because you can just keep reloading for free. So instead of getting 3 shots, or instead of getting 4 shots at a time, you'll get 9 shots, and then the mission's probably over. So I think for a sniper, the autoloaders are better, and I think for a Reaper or other people who are firing lots of times in a single turn, then the expanded magazines are probably more useful. I still want to sort of level up the guys down here. So let's send Madman out on this one, get him some more health, and we need to send out at least a sergeant. I don't. Let's send Mox out on this one because I feel like I want to use the Templar a little bit more. Oh, I suppose Killzone would potentially would be one where the Killzone would be a place where the expanded magazine would come in useful. I've not actually used Killzone yet. Killzone is basically it's an Overwatch at everybody, but only in a specific area, isn't it? So that could be quite handy. But I think you don't get long watch from it. And also, I'm trying not to leave too many enemies alive. So it's useful if you've already failed, basically. Is there anything in the Guerrilla Tactics School I haven't bought that I want now that I've actually got some money? Ranged attacks against flanked enemies deal +1 damage. Nice. That sounds very useful. The way I keep using my Rangers, that sounds very good. Bonus 10% crit. That sounds pretty good. That's true, actually. Yes, Killzone would be amazing for reinforcements. You're spot on there, actually. Specialists. I don't tend to use the specialists all that much for for anything other than healing, really, and hacking. Right, let's take the Hunter's Instinct and the Dead Shot, because both of those sound awesome. You can use Killzone stealthed, really? That doesn't fit with my normal understanding of how this game works. I would expect an Overwatch shots to get you spotted. Right, we're doing a thing in the proving ground. We're doing a thing in research. We're not doing anything in engineering. We're doing I think that's everything I can do at the moment. Let's get back to the scannings and get some more intel. Since I spent it all on useful stuff. Oh, spheres have recovered. Awesome. And we've got a frost bomb. Nice. So let's then go back into the proving ground and see what else we can get. Yes, I really wanted the blue screen protocol. We're seeing quite a lot of mechs these days, so I think having blue screen ammo on at least some of my people is going to be very useful. Especially, actually, the mechs often have armor as well. So if I give blue screen to the heavies, then they're going to be able to shred the armor and do huge amounts of damage. I think that'll be amazing. Right, so let's buy that. Oh, I see. Overwatch ambush with Killzone. That makes sense, yes. Right, so we've got that running. 6 days, that's a little bit longer. Now up here. Carry on. Scorching the earth. And we've got some guerrilla op targets. Okay, nice. So what are we doing here? Sabotage transmitter, get some intel, counters the information being handed around among the chosen. The intel would be handy, but it doesn't leap out at me as being a really important one to do. A load of supplies, we all know how much I like money. It's also easier, apparently, and counters the scanning times increase. So that sounds handy. Was there there was a... Oh, I'm only allowed to take soldiers of rank sergeant or lower, and it's difficult. This seems like an incredibly bad idea, especially as I don't have a full squad of sergeants or lower. So no, we won't be doing this one then. This one is tempting. A load of supplies, and it counters the jamming event. And there's no dubious things going on down here. So I feel like we're about due for another encounter with the Warlock, so that might happen. Alternatively, we can get a Lieutenant Grenadier. That's not bad. And there's a risk of capture, and it removes the risk of capture on a covert attack. Now, I think the Grenadier would be quite nice, but I think probably this one is the one to go for. So you saying that Killzone works with with squad sight? Yep, into South Africa. So we'll do this one. I haven't seen any engineers available for ages actually, and I could do with some more of those to speed the hospital up, and probably just to move them around between the hospital and other places depending on what's going on. Right, okay, who are we going to take on this mission? So this is only a... Yeah, that makes me think that's a reaction shot, not a long watch shot. I suspect that's probably not going to be compatible, but I could be wrong, because as we know, the descriptions aren't always amazing. But I suspect Killzone and Killzone and Squad Sight are not compatible. But as I say, that's a guess. Okay, so I think I'm going to bring Saphir out as my Grenadier, because I want to keep getting him promoted, because he's all the way down at Sergeant at the moment. He needs to make his way up the ranks. So we'll bring you again. Also, you're watching the stream, so I feel it's nice to bring you. Tristan similarly. Now the question here is, should I be bringing him, or should I be also trying to level up Bagel wherever Bagel is? Bagel's got... Oh, no, Bagel's on the mission already. Bagel should not be on this mission as well. We could take 2 snipers, I suppose. That's a bit silly. We've got Peter as the specialist. We've got Mango as the ranger. And a Reaper. We've got the Reaper because we always have the Reaper. Alright, so Killzone paints where to be effective. Yeah, so exactly. So it only works over the over the range that you can see. You can't shoot people who are out of sight range. That makes sense. So who's the bond mate with of Bagel? Oh, it's Mark, isn't it? Who's wounded, so he's not going on this one. So I could take another Grenadier and just blow everything up. That seems reasonable. Yeah, if we take Ed as... Okay, who have we got on the mission? We've got Beth, who is bonded with Persistent, but that Persistent's too tired. We've got Peter, who is bonded with Nobody, and we've got Mango, who's bonded with... Okay, in that case, let's bring Cheese Wheel along, so that she and Mango have the bond thing going at least. So I've got two Grenadiers. I've got Peter, who is... Okay, I think he can do a bit of medical stuff. Let's make everything available. Bump. Yes. Bump. Yes. Bump. Yes. Ideally, I need to go through and make all the PCSs available as well. Oh, it's such a pain in the butt. Let's at least nick Pete's one. Oh, I feel like getting these missions set up is such a faff. Can we take that? Do we just take that away from you? No, we give you aim instead. Oh, I can't take it away. I can only replace it and get the other one back. That's a pain. Okay, so we're not actually taking Pete. We'll remove him. We'll stick Bagel back in there. Bagel. Bagel has no PCS, so let's give him the aim one, because that way he can use the Deadeye, and it won't matter quite so much. Load out. Give him the good rifle. That's the anti-materiel rifle. And then, right, we'll go through. So Saphir has already got the magnetic support cannon. That means, unfortunately, Cheese Wheel is now limited to a slightly less good mag cannon. We can give her this one, though, which has an advanced scope and an advanced stock. Great. So she can't totally completely miss. We'll give Peter the med kit because he's the specialist. He's got a grenade. We'll give you... Can we give you anything else? We can give you a smoke... We can give you a vest. We'll give you... No, we'll give... Better idea. We'll give you the smoke grenade, and we'll give you the vest, because you're probably going... You're the most likely to get in close. Bagel, there's nothing left for you to take. You've got the big rifle. That's good. You've got your stuff. You're not changing anything. You probably need a different weapon. Oh no, you've got the augmented shotgun already. That's fine. And you're getting probably something better. Mag rifle. Right, so we've got the one that increases crit chance and 5% chance of getting a turn back. Got the advanced scope. Let's give him the scope, so he's got a better chance of hitting things. And also, we need to give Bagel the spider suit. Nearly forgot about that. Spider suit, which is very revealing.
While also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
Yes, I think whoever it was said there was something wrong with what a mod was doing to playing havoc with one of the effects. I think you're right, because I don't think that should have been a puff of green smoke then. But yeah, he looks quite happy about having the spider suit, so that'll probably be very, very useful. Have I forgotten anything? I have no idea, but I think that's everything. So I've gone through the utility items, I've gone through the weapons, I've done the armor. I think that's it. Yeah, it is a very skimpy spider. Well, have you ever seen a spider wearing wearing heavy clothing? Let's go. Oh, just thinking, can you imagine the mobility if you put a spider suit on a Reaper? They'd cross half the map in one turn.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Or on Pete as well. Actually, you essentially giving him an extra move at the speed he moves at already. Which one? I don't know. Am I a Tobey Maguire, an Andrew Garfield, or a Tom Holland? I'll leave that one up to the peanut gallery, I think.
Dr. Tigan has picked up a signal from a hidden alien communications relay sending data to the admin.
Right, so get in, destroy the alien transmitter.
Anything
Boom.
we can do to disrupt the aliens' logistics increases our chances of stopping their progress. We'll need to secure the area and eliminate any hostiles. Then destroy.
It's a tunnels mission. Why are these transmitters always in tunnels?
Menace 1-5.
No wonder they have trouble getting the data out.
Up ahead. Move in and destroy the target.
Okay, let's go. So, yeah, I've always heard it said that the three actors who played Spider-Man or played Peter Parker, if you will, were all good at different they were all good at different things. So I'm trying to remember which way around it was. Was it Tobey Maguire was the best Peter Parker, Andrew Garfield was the best Spider-Man, and Tom Holland was was the best overall? I forget how it's said, but it might have been the other way around for the first two. But yeah, Tom Holland was definitely the one who was the all-rounder, and the others were better at their own particular one part of the character or the other. Well, the transmitter is there. We're not very far away from it. Let's just move towards it.
Running.
Yeah. Holland was definitely the sidekick one for a while, but I mean, you say that. I mean, he's not going to be much of a. Let's just say Tony Stark isn't going to need a sidekick very much anymore. Jawohl. Peter, how far can you get? I feel like I shouldn't just line them all up against the side of this train, but also I don't want to miss the train. I mean, miss the aliens. Getting people up here would be quite nice, because I suspect there's going to be a lot of fighting going on in this area. So getting them up here before they're spotted would be quite good if we can do that. Where's the door to a train? There's a door to the train over here. Okay, so if we come over here, we'll be able to get through a little bit more quickly. I want to say I don't think they'll bring him back. Probably because he'd want to be paid too much money. But then they did bring back. They did make a TV series all about Loki when we thought he was dead. So who knows?
Got it. Moving.
But at least with Loki, they came up with a sort of. They had a sort of. They weren't reincarnating him. They came up with an excuse to continue to use him, essentially. And yes, it was clearly an excuse, but at least they put in the effort of coming up with one. Now this is slightly annoying because Peter is 1 square away from the door and therefore can't open it. So let's move Sophia up to the door because that's less of a wasted movement.
Okay.
Open the door. Run in the train. He probably could... Can you open the other door? No. He's out of actions, therefore he's not allowed to open a door, even though it's a free action. I would have expected nothing less, to be quite honest. Okay, let's run the Reaper in here with the theory of getting around the back so she can flank and getting other people up on here before they get spotted. So let's run her to here first.
I go where I'm needed.
You do.
The time for hiding is over. Their clumsy patrol is
Oh.
moving.
Yes, so we're seeing quite a lot of enemies around here. What have we got in here? We've got a trooper, and I didn't see what the other two were. I did see an Archon over here, and a Purifier. So, yeah, I think that's probably quite worth getting rid of. No robots, though. So, the blue... Well, we haven't even got the blue screen rounds yet, actually, so it's kind of irrelevant whether we found some robots or not. Yes, I need to be careful about not getting the Reaper spotted, because that would be bad. But if I move her up to here... She's hidden from those two, but round the corner. Or actually, even better, to here. She's hidden from these two, round the corner and round the pillar. And then over here, these guys probably not going to wander out. And even if they do, they'll have to get all the way over here before they'll see her. So yeah, let's stick the Reaper over here like that. Exactly. Yes, she's fantastic for that. So she whereas if I had one of the others moving out to here, they'd be spotted. The Reaper could just run straight through the middle, and it was absolutely fine. So I guess the next thing to do is to move Peter forwards to here,
Autos confirmed on the move.
and open the other door. And then we start thinking about getting people in general up here. So how much cover do we have? So we've got 2 pieces of full cover up here, where they can shoot from. That's good. It's not telling me, because I've moved the Reaper on, it's forgotten about these two, so it's not telling me where I'm going to be able to see them from. And I'm slightly worried that I won't be able to see from there because it's sort of round the corner-ish. You have to sort of lean out and shoot, but sometimes I feel like you can, sometimes it seems you can't. I don't know. From there, they will definitely be able to shoot. But if I can get him to here, then he's going to be more useful in the future, I think, because he's also going to be able to shoot over this way. So I think get him there.
Will do.
Thank you, Tristan. Thank you for... Oh! Bother.
We're in their sights.
Crap. That was not supposed to happen, believe it or not. That was supposed to be a safe movement, but I guess was it the... Oh yeah, he came up the ladder. No, he didn't. Oh, I don't know. I honestly have no idea why he got spotted from that. So, I can move Cheese Wheel to here. That's a bit close. I can move it to here, lob a grenade through here, and soften up the Purifier and damage the Archon. We've then got a shot from Peter, which can hit the Archon. And then I can do something useful with Mango, probably run her up to about... Oh, she's still stealth. That's interesting. Could run her to here and take a pot shot from here, or I could just say, I don't care about stealth anymore. Let's open up with Peter, because the Archon doesn't have any armor, so it's not going to make any difference whether I hit him first or second. If I get really desperate, I can always try for a banish with Beth. Okay, Archons are big things that don't get the concealment advantage. Interesting. Yeah, let's just shoot straight up. Shoot. It's 5 to 7. That's a decent amount of damage. If we call it 6, it's probably on average it's going to take off a third of its health. That's pretty good. I'll take that. If it hits, of course. Okay, he rolled low, but you know it's still not too bad. Now, Cheese Wheel, move to here, stay in cover.
Okay, here.
You've got 3 frag grenades, nice. Ooh, I'm a little bit worried that we might cause Bagel some falling damage if we're not careful. Let's try and be a little bit careful about this. There we go, that looks safe, I think. Yeah, that looks worse. Obviously, I wasn't going to put it there, but let's put this out here. Yeah, I think that's safe. I don't think that's going to get Bagel hurt. It might open up. The only problem is it might open the cover up a little bit, and we might regret that later. Only 3 to 4 from a grenade. I thought grenades did more damage than that. Apparently not, though. Ooh. No. There we go. I don't know why I thought grenades did more damage than that, but yeah. Especially for grenadiers. Oh no, the grenadiers get a bigger explosion, not more damage, so that's not quite so useful. Okay, so we actually have full-on concealment. We can reconceal Mango if we want to. We've got options. So we have various options. We can run in and use slash on. We could stab the Purifier. It's probably unwise. Let's not do that. We could stab the Archon. Slightly wiser, but would leave her rather exposed. I think I won't do that. Yeah, maybe there's more explosive but less shrapnel. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the logic behind the game is. No, bloody hell! Don't keep doing things that I didn't want you to do. Ah, that. Oh. I think I'm going to reserve the right to reload here because that was a massive misclick. Yeah, I'm going to reload the previous turn because that was not supposed to go like that at all. To be fair, she dodged the flamethrower, which is quite impressive. Right, no, that was not supposed to go like that at all. Not having that. Do. Now, I feel in the interest of fairness, I should probably do that bad move that I did with Bagel right at the beginning, because that wasn't a mistake. Well, it was... Oh no, I've loaded the wrong turn. Turn 3, turn 2, right. Try it again. So I will, in the interest of fairness, I'll move Bagel forwards in the same way and accidentally reveal those pods again. But other than that, we'll try. We'll see how it goes. So, what did we do? Yes, we moved Sophia up to here.
Heading to that location.
And opened the door. We moved Peter to here.
Headed down now.
And opened the door. And we moved Beth to here. Well, no, here, I think. And then up to there behind that rubble pile. So I'll do that again.
You cannot run an alien scouting party.
So we found them again. And we found them again. Okay, there's a Lancer and an officer in there as well. And then over to here. And then, well, as I say, in the interest of fairness, I'm going to then move Bagel to here again, even though that means that he's going to get spotted and we're going to trigger the pods, because I did it last time and that wasn't an user interface issue. That was a moving unwisely issue. So I shouldn't have done that, but I did. So, and it wasn't yeah. So that was a genuine mistake as opposed to a I don't know what to call it. Anyway, let's carry on from here. So we then had Peter fire at the Archon. He's rolled 5 again. That's convenient. Yes, it was a mistake. There are different types of mistakes, Sophia. That's. Oh yeah, you're right. Sophia didn't get the opportunity to have a shot, did he? Because he was here. Yeah. All right. Let's put him back where he belongs. Thank you for keeping me honest. Then Cheese Wheel came to here, lobbed a grenade through here to soften these guys up a bit. Has that Purifier moved to a different position where I can't get it with the grenade? I think it has. The sod. Oh no, there we go. I can get it. Yeah, so my point is, Sophia, there are 2 different types of mistakes. There are ones where I've done something daft, like moving my soldier. I moved my soldier very deliberately to this point, but got him spotted. That's very much an on me. That was my fault. That's the other one was I had an issue with the user interface and ended up moving a soldier to a position I didn't moving a soldier when I didn't mean to move them. So they're two different sorts of mistakes. Okay, I'm not going to use run and gun. I'll just move to here. I don't have any other special abilities. I've got teamwork. Okay, who can I teamwork with? Could put another grenade out, but that isn't going to do a significant amount of damage. So possibility. How much damage? I wish there was a pop-up on the mag rifle over here that would tell me how much damage it does. Because I feel like I might be better off with Cheese Wheel taking the shot rather than Mango. Let's move Mango over here and see what the shot looks like, because it's a shotgun at medium range. So we've got the Archon there. 91% hit chance on the Archon. I think probably just straight up shooting the Archon is the way to get with this one is the way to go. How much damage is it going to be? 50% chance of a crit, 6 to 8 damage. Okay, so if this crits, it's going to be a kill. I think this is better for that reason. Okay, no, we just did straight up normal damage. Oh well, can't have everything.
They've seen me.
I suppose on the other hand, I could have not revealed Mango, which might have been useful. Okay, this time it looks like Bagel's going to take the brunt of the attack instead. Just like that. Oof. 8 damage. That's a lot. And, okay, the purifiers don't seem to actually be all that effective. They're kind of scary because lots and lots of fire, but not actually that dangerous. Let's move Bagel back down here, and he's then going to be able to shoot and shoot at the Archon. The Archon has 2 health left, so 1 hit will do. Does he have the take 2 shots perk? No, but he does have death from above, so I'd like him to stay up here, but it's got a bit toasty up here, and I'm worried it's going to all collapse underneath him, and he's going to fall to his death. So, I think move to here, and then start shooting at the Archon. With lightning hands first, just in case he misses. Right, so let's lightning hands first. Hit chance 100%. Oh, that's a guaranteed kill. In that case, just straight up fire the pistol. 100% hit chance, and just take him out. Boom. There we go. Nice. Right, and now we need to deal with that purifier who is over there, and so we'll give Saphir the first chance because we do want to upgrade it. We do want to level him up a bit. If we move to, let's see, oh, I see. So if I move him that way, he's going to go through the fire and get burned. But if I move him to here, he's going to go through the window and not get burned. I'm worried I'm going to spot these guys. That's the only thing. So I don't want to trigger this pod. And this guy here might be able to see if he moves to here. So instead, let's move Saphir to here. He's not going to have quite as good an aim as he would have done if I got into a flanking position. Oh, God damn it! How did they spot him? Where? These. I mean, yeah. I was expecting him to be completely hidden there, but all right. Let's fine. We'll in that case, screw you guys in particular. I'm going to destroy your cover, and then we're just going to wreck you with everyone else. Just like that. Now, Peter has a 62% on the purifier. He can't go anywhere because everything is on fire. Oh no, actually, no, he can. He can get out here and shoot the guy right in the face, but that'll leave him very exposed for these guys. So let's think if we can do anything about them. We've got 2 more people back here. So we've got Cheese Wheel who can get to. She can get to a position where she can shoot the purifier with, well, the same level of accuracy that Saphir had before, but she has a scope on here. She also has an advanced stock, so she's guaranteed to do 2 damage, but that's not going to be enough for a kill. but she's got the aim buff. So I think, yes, let's move her here. And it's only 53%er from there. Could suppress him, but I don't think that would help very much. He already can't hit anything, but he just sets everything on fire. No, let's go for this. Let's go straight for the kill here. Yes, Sophia, you're quite right. I am amused by the animation for the grenadiers when they seem to take aim first with their head. That sounded like a hit. Nope, that was a miss. Damn it. We've got Peter here. So right. So we could have Beth take a pot shot at either one of these, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She can definitely kill the trooper. She can definitely kill the purifier. Oh, actually, no. It's a guaranteed hit kill on any of them except the officer. Right. Okay. And if we use Sting, then she won't be exposed. Okay. Good. So right. So any of these three can be straight up killed by Beth from cover here without getting revealed. So that's fine. I think we just see who else we can get with everyone else, and then let her clean up the mess essentially. Do you have run and gun? No, you don't have run and gun. That'd be a bit too much to ask for a specialist, to be honest. So we won't use you. Yeah. Where can we get Mango to? Can we get Mango into cover? Yes, we can get Mango to hit. Could get Mango to here if we don't mind. Oh, or here. Better here. That's out of range of the, and then kill the purifier from here, and then we'll worry about the other two with somebody else. Yeah, I think that's probably the best. Yes, let's do this. Let's move Mango to here with run and gun. So send her over here. Yes, she's going to catch fire, which is unfortunate. We can get Peter to put. Oh, she's no, it hasn't gone out again. That's a shame. Okay. Oh, and he's been holo targeted as well. Nice. Right, well, you're doomed, basically.
Target done.
And oh yes, you've got run away as well. That might be useful. We might use that. Also, this this effect down the bottom here is really cool. Let's see if we can kill everyone else we care about, and then Peter can do some healing before she gets damaged by the fire. Oh no, wait, can she hunker down at this point? No, she can't. She's only got an extra move available. Okay, so we are going to have to... What cover is there over here? There's this patch. Okay. So if we move to here, we've got flanking shots on both of these guys. But we can't heal if we move to there. So we've got... Have we got anyone else left? No, we haven't. I think I might have to let Mango take the damage from that. From the fire for one turn, unfortunately. Because otherwise she'll take damage from being shot, which is worse. 97, 97. I don't think it matters. Oh yeah, we'll go after this one because he's got more health. Actually, no, it didn't matter. Beth could have got either of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guaranteed. Yeah, almost a guaranteed kill. 97% chance. And a crit as well. Nice. I'm pretty sure it's down to confirmation bias. But it does it definitely feels like I get more crits when it's a guaranteed kill than I get more crits when it would have been a kill even without the crit than without. So yeah, Sting. This will be a guaranteed to remain in shadow, guaranteed kill. Why not? Boom, 10. That was possibly excessive. Right, and now I'm going to move Mango back over here so she doesn't get shot by that officer even if he moves up. If you run fast enough, the fire might go out. Oh, he's on tactical analysis as well anyway, so he's only getting a half a turn. Which is going to miss because I put everyone in good cover. Yep, well that'll be my first priority, I would say, for this turn. Let's put the fire out. 8, where? Oh, okay. He has to actually get up to someone to medkit them. Alright then, let's bring you to here. Of course, he doesn't have gremlin medicing apparently. I need to sort that one out. No, not you. You, medkit. Medkit heal. There we go.
Easy now, soldier.
Oh, we needed line of sight. Okay. Right, there we go. Fire is out. Now, we just need to get this guy up here. So, Saphir, I think I'd like you to get your own back on him. Thing is, he's behind cover. You've got demolition, though. Deals no damage to the target. So we could destroy his cover, and then let other people take the kill. Let's move up to here first, anyway. And then decide what the... Because as always, I'd like Saphir to get the kills if possible. But it's only a 35% chance, so I think that's pointless. Let's use demolition. It's a pile of cardboard boxes. Okay, wooden boxes. I'm pretty sure this mag cannon should be able to deal with them. Yes, there we go. Right. Who have we got left? We have another heavy over here. Cheese Wheel is straight up on fire. No, wait, what? Is Cheese Wheel actually... Hang on. It suggests that Cheese Wheel is on fire, even though she's not on fire, but she's standing in a square that will make her on fire if she doesn't move. She can't fire from there because she can't see. She's not yet on fire, but if she moves anywhere, she's going to catch fire. That's ridiculous. What am I supposed to do about that? Leave her standing still? Who else have we got? We've got Beth again. Oh, hunker down. Yeah. Oh, will that put the fire... Will that help? Hunker down makes sense. Hunker down is supposed to put a fire out if you... I think, if you're on fire already. Alright, let's do something over here. Let's use Banish, because we've probably not got any more enemies to deal with. This will allow... Oh no, we've only got 2 shots. That will only do 8 damage, which isn't... Or possibly 10 damage, which isn't enough. I think I'm going to need... Oh, I've got Bagel, actually. I forgot about him, because he was injured earlier. But he's only going to be able to do pistol stuff. But between them, that might be enough. That might be sufficient. If he moves to here, will he be able to... Yes, he'll have a... And he's... Where are you going? Oh, I forgot he's got the spider suit. I could have used that to get him around a bit, but... Never mind. Lightning hands. Yeah. And a crit as well. Nice shot. And, you know what? Do that again. Less critical that time. Only 3 damage. I thought the pistol did more than that for some reason. Oh, well. Okay, Peter still has shooting ability. No, if you move... he can't move from there. And if he shoots from there, he won't be able to hit. However, we do still have the Reaper. So, you know, we can't sting again, but we can just do a straight-up boom headshot. Oh, it was a graze. Okay, that makes sense.
No one will more. I have almost no ammo.
Nice. I should have reloaded before doing that in hindsight. Right. Let's move Peter up. And let's have Cheese Wheel hunker down just in case that helps. If burning puts out the fire, so yeah, okay. Duck under the fire, see if it goes out magically. I think we're getting reinforcements. We're indeed getting reinforcements. Okay, so Cheese Wheel still needs to move from here. What I should have done last turn is move her and then hunkered down. That would have been sensible. So let's put her here. Yeah. So what I should have done, what I should have done with both of them, with Mango as well, is move out like this and then hunker down to put the fire out. Right. So now we know. Now we know for the future. Let's get Sophia into a position. I want to get him into a position where where he can see the MacGuffin. So if I put him here, we can then start shooting at the probe. Oh, it's only got 10 health.
Commander, we have a positive ID on the alien relay.
Yes, please. 6 to 8 damage. Okay, it's not going to destroy it, but it's going to do some damage. Let's run Beth over here to grab the loot, and probably to finish off the relay as well, and then we can just be gone before the reinforcements come. A stock, great.
It's safely in tow.
I was hoping it'd be better loot than that. Yeah, so I have a choice here. I can either farm for kills, or I can just leave the mission now. I think especially after last time, and given that I've got 2 people injured, I think let's just get out of here. So this should be fatal. There we go. So we've destroyed the relay.
Menace 1-5 with confirmed destruction of the relay. The alien transmission is down.
Okay.
Eliminate any remaining hostiles and
There are remaining hostiles, apparently. Okay, well, in that case, we need to get into... Well, actually, no, we don't need to get into better positions, because none of these aliens are going to be shooting at us this turn, because they're going to just be arriving. So if we pop out now, I mean, I might as well take sort of slightly coverful positions if I'm moving. But Peter will probably be better off with a reload. And just hanging tight and then doing an overwatch. What state is Bagel in? He's at the beginning of a turn, so he's got a sniper overwatch available. Okay, so we have 3 overwatches available. That because we had 2 people shoot this thing to destroy it, and we had 1 person hunkering down over there to put our fire out. That's not bad. We can stick everyone on Overwatch, and when these guys drop in, hopefully we'll mince them, because these 2 are pretty close. Hello. Oh, there's only 2. Oh no, there's 3 of them.
Advent troops here. Watch your time.
Okay, 1 down. 2 down. Nice.
by the numbers.
Where's he going?
The target is marked.
All the way up there. Right.
This is the shot we've been waiting for.
Oh.
Take that thing down before
Oh
we have
god, it's the Viper King again. Okay.
came back for more. Let's make sure to take it out.
Right. Well, that's the thing. It's got a bit of cover. Do I have a heavy in a suitable position? I do. We've got Saphir over here with a grenade left. Perfect for dropping on a convenient snake over there. Now, where did the other Viper go? Oh, the other Viper's over there. So we can't get both of them with the same grenade. Oh, it's got the same amount of health it had when it left last time. That's quite nice. It's not like the Chosen where it heals up each time. Okay, so we're going to have to concentrate nice and quickly on the on the King, I think, on the Viper King,
Get ready for a surprise.
like this. Get rid of all the cover, like that. It's not much damage. It's only 3 damage. Only reacts. I forgot about the reaction. Okay, we have a squad sight on there. Can I 94% or 71% with Deadeye? It's not great. But then, on the other hand, 7 to 9 damage, not that much. Beth is over here. Has she still got Banish? Yes, she has Banish available. But she needs to reload. Or she could chuck... No, she can't chuck a Claymore into a useful place. Okay, she definitely needs to reload. She's not going to be able to do anything without reloading. And to be honest, she's... Oh, no. No, that's a preview. And she's got 75% on the King. That's not too bad. Okay, let's go for Banish. That's a 58% with Banish, or a 73% with straight at normal shot. I mean, that is better, I think. It's definitely going to do more damage, and it has a chance of doing a lot more damage. So let's go for that one. Oh, grapple higher with Bagel. That's a good idea. Yes, I'll do that after this shot. No, oh, and Blood Trail as well. I forgot about that. You're not allowed to react to every single time you get shot. That's cheating. Hang on, wait, what? Oh, that was a Banish. Okay, everything happened at once, apparently. That's interesting. Right, yes, grapple. That's an excellent plan. That's not good. That's not Bagel. That's Bagel. Grapple. Yeah, grapple to there is probably going to be the best place. Let's check first. So from there, no, can't see the ruler from. Oh yeah, no, can't see the ruler from here. Can see the Can see the ruler from there, behind that bit of cover. Okay, so that might be a possibility. Or alternatively up here. Can see the ruler from this very corner. Or from all the way along here, where there is also heavy cover. So that's probably a good place to grapple to. So it's behind that. So it's here, behind that piece of heavy cover there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 squares along, or behind the girder over there. Right, let's have a look at that. 1, 2, 3. Can't go grapple to there. Could go to there. That's a possibility. Can't go behind there. Okay, there is one place where we can get to. This is unfortunately rather exposed, which is unfortunate. We've got 98% on that one. We've got 100% there on him. We need to hit the Viper King, and I'd like to do Deadeye levels of damage. Just straight up take it out. 87%. That's good enough, I think. Come on, Bagel, don't let me down. 10. What? That's rubbish. At least Saphira has been released. Viper is making a lot of noise and is summoning a gate. Okay. Right, so we've got basically one more shot to kill it off, essentially. Because if we miss this time, it's going to dive through the gate and be gone. Who have we got left? We have Saphira, and we have Cheese Wheel, and we have Mango. No, sorry. We have Peter, we have Cheese Wheel, and we have Mango. You've already a grenade. Actually, grenade's a good idea. Yes, that's a guaranteed that many points, 3 points of damage, isn't it? It's a good idea, but maybe Mango's got a grenade. Mango's got a grenade. Oh, even better. I can not quite hit that. Not quite hit that guy. We can move Mango up a little bit, and then hopefully, not going to be. Don't think we're going to be able to hit them both because of the 3x3 rules. Might have a chance of getting the cover. No, I don't think we're going to get the cover either. I think this is all right. This is already just straight up the best we can do. I'm going to move Mango up anyway to behind this cover. Oh, actually, and then have a quick look at the hit chances because it seems like a good idea. So move Mango to here. Now what can we? Oh, damn it! I forgot the ruler reacted to a move. Ah. That's really annoying. On the plus side, true, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be easy to kill. It's just frustrating to have not got it when we're so close. Oh, hopefully we can then we can't stab this guy to death. We can take quite a lot of health off him. What if we should try and shoot? What have we got? We've got 61 against him, or 46 against the Viper over there. A 46% chance. So we've got here. We have a 61% chance of getting a hit, and if it hits, it'll probably be a kill. Alternatively, we use the sword, which is probably 100%. No, practically 100%, but it's not going to be a kill. Who else have we got still? We've got Peter and we have Cheese Wheel. Peter, what's your hit chance? So you've got 50% on him. If we move you to here, you'll probably have a better shot than Mango does. At the very least, you'll have a shot at the snake as well. 69, nice. It's not going to be a kill because you can't get a crit. Alternative is to just run out here. Yeah, actually, I could bring Cheese Wheel out and put smoke up over the whole area and make things a little bit easier, because we're going to have Saphira out here sort of hung out to dry if we're not careful. So right, Mango has a 61 against him and 46 against that one. Peter has a 69 and a 64, so that's about the same against the Trooper. I think I probably, but it's slightly better one against the snake, but can't kill the snake. So let's take Mango's shot first against the Trooper and see if we get a kill here. And if we don't, then we can reconsider what to do next. No, that was a straight up miss. That's not what we're looking for there at all. So in that case, well, we need to shoot somebody with Peter, and I think better to take out the trooper. Actually, no, damage is 5 to 7. He's got 7 health. It's probably not going to be a kill on either of them. All right, in that case, we'll go for the snake because it's slightly. It makes more sense to bring that down to an easy kill rather than to a and it's an easier shot as well. There we go. So we've done a load of damage to the snake. Now we can bring Cheese Wheel out to here.
Okay, ich gehe.
And then Smoke across the... Can we get across these three? Can we? How is that not covering... thingy? How is that not covering Sophia? Look at the hemisphere. Does the smoke not cross cover or something? Apparently the smoke does not cross cover lines. That's really annoying. Well, he's at the front and most exposed, so I think we'll give him the smoke. I mean, I can understand it not going through walls, but not go crossing low cover seems a bit silly. That's the second time Sophia has been given a snake cuddle. Okay, the trooper has run into the smoke, which seems like cheating. Oh dear, he's throwing a grenade at us because we're too close together. Oh no. Right. Oh, I thought Mango. I thought for a second Mango had been killed because her health bar is so dark. I thought that was the dark grey of missing health. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let's. Oh, you need to reload, or alternatively, you can just run in and have take a slash. That was not what I meant to do, but never mind. I'll take it anyway. And then we just need to get someone like Peter into a position where he can shoot the snake in the face. Right, there we go. 81%. I'll take that, and we've got loads more people just in case necessary. Which it is. I mean, I suppose 81%. That is a not insignificant chance of missing, but still, it's a little bit miffed. Okay, from there you can see it. All right, give Cheese Wheel a try. 90% this time, so a 1 in 10 chance of missing. There we go. Oh right, and she's got the stock as well, so that'll that's successfully a kill. Right. Yes, interrupted cuddles. Cuddlius interruptus. So we only managed to get 9 of the enemies, but we did leave the other one with only 3 health, so it'll be easy to deal with next time. Soldiers are wounded 4. That's not good. If we take the mission photo, we can't see the debriefing. But if we see the debriefing, we don't get the photo, which is frustrating. So Peter got the award for Kill Stealer. He got 4 out of 5 hits. Not too bad, I guess, but only got 1 kill. Cheese Wheel, you got 1 out of 2 hits. That's not great, to be honest. Need to work on that one. Mango got 3 of the kills. Close range heavy hitter. Were there any other awards in here? No. Good against 3 out of 4 accuracy. Not too bad. 36 damage. That's the best I've seen so far. Beth got 2 kills. 6 out of 6 hits. And most hated unit was the Viper King, apparently. I'm not sure how it worked that one out, but okay. Given that I don't think she... Oh, no, she did. She fired against it 3 times. That's why. Oh, yeah. Back button in the bottom left. Well spotted. Thank you. I'll use that this time. Sophia did 9 damage. He hit with the only shot he took, he hit. So, well done there. I am surprised at how few shots a lot of these people have taken. Bagel had a 100% hit rate. That's pretty good. And we've gone all the way around. So let's take a mission photo. We need to be a bit more zoomed out than that because I can't see half the squad. Justice for South Africa, yes. There we go, that looks pretty good. Get rid of the poster stuff around the outside. Actually, no, it's not quite right. I can't see Sphere's face through the through Bagel's shot. Go a little bit higher up. There we go. That'll do. Sophia, largest distance travelled unintentionally. Nice. Yes. Sophia, most tactical cuddles.
Dead aliens to get the effect we're going for.
Yeah, maybe. Hey, why's Bagel up there and down here? What's going on? Oh right, yes, I see. So this is the state. This is actually the mission map from when we finished the mission. So Bagel is still up there from when he was taking shots at the or going to take shots at the Viper King. But he's also down here because he's part of the photo. That's a bit of a fail. Yeah, Sophia, you got most cuddles. Congratulations.
We must never allow...
Maybe it is a faceless. Maybe you're right. A faceless Bagel.
The victory today is a minor footnote in history.
What?
A small bump on the path of salvation the elders have set forth.
So yeah, Mango got the most damage. 78% successful shot percentage overall. That's not bad. Peter made the most attacks. Most under fire. Yeah, okay. Carry on. And touchdown. Apparently we've webcam across a little bit. There we go.
The soldier
That's slightly
who
better.
joined us from the resistance is certainly a quick study, having already surpassed some of our other soldiers' capabilities.
Who's he referring to? I have no idea. But we can level up the bond between Cheesewheel and Mango. We've got a lot of wounded in here. Mostly not too bad actually. 4 days, 4 days, 5 days. A bit worse for Bagel. And then he did get punched in the face by an Archon, so I'm not surprised. Peter and Beth came out of it completely unscathed, though, so well done to those two. Right, let's go and we'll put them in for upgrades for their bonds once they're healed and recovered and stuff. But I've got an Archon corpse, nice, and various other stuff, and yeah, don't care a huge amount about that. Did Sophia and Peter bond? I'm not sure. Maybe they could. They're very, very different ranks. I don't know if you're allowed to fraternise with people of that much lower rank than yourself.
Hello, Commander.
All right, so we get the 186 supplies, so that's good. And we are low on intel. Okay, maybe we'll get some from research at some point or something like that. Okay, maybe there's a bond available between Cheesewheel and Mango. But that's an upgrade to the bond. I don't think they can get that at the moment. No, because of injuries. No, I think they've just become closer friends rather than actually formed a bond. So it might be if we keep sending them out on missions together, they might bond. But at the moment, not quite. So yes, very low on intel as the game was telling me, but got quite a lot of supplies. So you know, that's not too bad. And I was trying to get some more intel before. Alloys and crystals, that would be very nice to go and get. It's good. So from the beginning of the evening where we didn't have anything to go out and scan, we've now got loads of things we can go out and pick up information from.
I'm not sure it will do you any good.
A new trick? Maybe. I don't know what you're referring to, mate. Okay, so I think, yes, the next thing to do will be to go and get the Scorched Earth intel from here, then come over here and get the alloys and Illyrium for the next thing. But it is 11:15, so I think that makes bedtime for me. We've just finished. If I carry on going, we'll probably just get something enormous that takes an hour and a half, and I won't get to go to bed until 1 o'clock in the morning, and that would be bad for my general everythingness. So I think we'll call this the end of the stream. Thank you for watching. We do have quite a few people in the hospital. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Although Mike is virtually better, so we can send him out quite soon. And 3 of these are a relatively small number of days. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we do just have a squad available if we absolutely need it. We'll just have to be a little bit careful with them because we don't have a huge number of other people. Otherwise, I would like to take an engineer out of somewhere else, like the... I could take one out of the resistance ring and stick her in the... yeah, let's... No, actually, no, we need that to finish before the end of the month because of important reasons. I could take one out... I probably can't take one out of the resistance comms. Oh, I can. Okay. Let's stick them in the in over here. There we go. So now we can speed up the healing. not there. There. I'm slightly surprised I was able to do that, because now I, in theory, have more contacts than I have capability of handling them. Maybe I'm allowed to pull them out either temporarily or until I next want to make a next one to set contact a new area. I'm not sure, but that's brought these down to 3 days, 3 days, less than 2 days, 4, 36. Yeah, so this is half the recovery time, so that's really quite good. I think that's everything we need to do. So Proving Ground is still running merrily. Engineering we don't need anything from. Research is still running on Illyrium. Yeah, I think we're done. So once again, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. If you want more XCOM, I released a video yesterday. If you're not a supporter, it was me going out and playing with berserkers, which was interesting. If you are a supporter, then it's entirely different, and there's some bugs involved. And what else will be happening? Yes, for Friday and Saturday this week we'll have the normal Factorio catch-up videos, and then on Monday we'll be back to stream some more Factorio. And of course I'll be back on Wednesday with some more of this as well. Advance warning: in September there'll be a bit of a change up to the whole schedule of the system, because I've got rehearsals for Panto starting up, so things will be at a slightly different time. I think currently, let's see, I'm going to be streaming XCOM on Tuesdays, going to be streaming Factorio on Thursdays, and probably releasing the Factorio videos on Saturday and Monday, but we shall see. The streams are fixed, the other two I haven't quite decided about yet. We'll see what seems to work, what seems to make sense. So yeah, things will be a little bit different in September, but to make it up to you, we're going to have a double stream of Factorio in the first week of September, where we'll be streaming on both the Monday and the Thursday, just to get everything into place and make sure everyone knows what's going on. So there's your advance warning. Once again, thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out the other videos, and I'll see you on Monday for the Factorio stream. Bye bye.